Every so often, there comes a player who's so unique, so special, that the game of basketball takes on a different meaning altogether. It's less about the winning and losing than witnessing the performance itself. Our grandkids will ask us about Michael Jordan, and we'll tell them we saw him reach the pinnacle as a mere freshman in college, that we saw him do things that we thought were impossible before. And we'll recall with wonder that MJ won 6 NBA championships in just 8 years and then returned at age 38 to put the Wizards on the map. And tonight, Michael Jordan visits the Los Angeles Lakers, one of whom has established himself as the most probable heir apparent. A very special matchup indeed on a special hour-long edition of Lakers Live next. And at the Staples Center tonight, home tonight of the hottest ticket in town. It's one of those cases if you didn't have one, forget about it. Yeah, the fans are lining up. MJ's back in LA, and MJ is in the house as he walked through earlier tonight. He's set to go head-to-head now with Kobe Bryant and all the buzz that surrounds this matching of the heir apparent to Michael Jordan. The second half of the NBA season beginning with a bang tonight. Kobe and Michael of the Washington Wizards and the LA Lakers. The Wizards suddenly a legitimate playoff caliber club, and of course the two-time defending champions back at home to start the unofficial second half of the season. And welcome to Southern California Sports Tonight. I'm John Fricke. We want to invite you to just sit back and relax. It's going to be a great evening, a lot of buzz, almost that kind of finals buzz tonight around the Staples Center, now through the beginning of the game, through the game, and then post-game here on Fox Sports Net. We'll hear from MJ after the game. We'll hear from Kobe. We'll hear from Phil. And, of course, Phil and MJ meeting up for the first time since those two crossed paths and parted ways in Chicago. Todd Donahoe's down covering the Lakers. He's going to join us in a couple of minutes. Our Lisa Durgan hobnobbing with the celebrities and all the important fans, as about 20,000 are going to pack in here tonight. And we're going to begin by going down to Bill McDonald courtside as we get started on this. Boy, I tell you what, Bill, I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling the buzz. I don't know about you.
Absolutely. Courtside, it does feel like a playoff game or a finals game. And, you know, everybody's talking about Michael Jordan versus Kobe Bryant, but we have a pretty good basketball game, too. The Wizards with a 5-game winning streak, more than anybody in the NBA coming into this one. And the Lakers in their last game before the All-Star break, once again losing to a lowly team, the Chicago Bulls. But most of it about Michael Jordan and his return. And let me tell you who's with me down here on the court. And I guarantee at some point during this show, they're going to go at it. 100% certainty. Reggie Theus and Michael Cooper. I'll start with you.
I know one thing, he'll foul me if that's the case. That's for sure.
Who's refereeing? Who's refereeing?
Send him to the free throw line.
What about the atmosphere? You guys have played in big games, big regular season games, and this is one of them tonight.
You know, looking at Michael Jordan and what he's done so far this year, it's been amazing. And coming into the Staples Center tonight, it's almost like a playoff atmosphere. It's really something. People are talking about the matchups. But let me tell you something. Aside from the matchups, this could be one hell of a basketball game.
Well, I think, again, looking at it from Kobe's side, being in the MVP in the All-Star game, and now Kobe being the heir apparent to Michael Jordan, but the real Michael Jordan's in town, I think it's going to be a good game as far as matchups. But again, the Lakers are coming off a loss, and this Wizard team is playing extremely well, so both matchups are going to be great.
We're going to start, though, taking you back a couple of days to Philadelphia, the All-Star game, All-Star weekend. It was Kobe Bryant's show.
From the Los Angeles Lakers, 4-time NBA All-Star guard, Kobe Bryant.
We ain't gonna just let you take over the game. I don't talk music there.
Well, they're going to be here tonight for real, but in the All-Star game, it was Kobe's show.
Well, when you talk about, look at what started in the beginning of the game. Michael said, we're not going to let you take over the game, but Kobe's got a lot of stuff in his game. He was playing hard. He's in his hometown, Philadelphia, and still got booed. What do you think, Coop?
Well, again, it was a great game for Kobe. Whether he get booed or not, he did what he was supposed to do. He put on a good show for the All-Star game.
It just shows the wonderful legacy of this franchise, even in Minneapolis with George Mikan. How many great players and how the Lakers have been able to retool and restock year after year after year.
It is amazing. I mean, look at the group there. I mean, you could take that team there and win the NBA championship probably today.
And Kobe admitted that he was hurt, probably for the first time that he was booed in his hometown in Philadelphia. Well, if this was the 6 o'clock news, we'd say that we have team coverage, because certainly cast of thousands here. And we're going to start with Todd Donahoe, who's standing by with Rick Fox.
Thanks, Bill. With Rick Fox. And Rick, there is a certain buzz in the building about this game tonight.
There is. I joked that they may be handing out the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of the night. It's definitely has a playoff and championship atmosphere aura.
You know, people are making this the battle between Kobe and Michael. Kobe says, no, it's Lakers and Wizards. But do you think he might fall into, I want to show my stuff tonight?
Well, Kobe always wants to show stuff. I think definitely up against, Michael Jordan, someone I'm sure he's admired and watched over the years. It's a great matchup for basketball fans, that's for sure. You'd have to be careful though. We run zone the whole game. It kind of ruined that, wouldn't it?
How will this game be different because Shaquille O'Neal will not be playing in it?
Well, Shaquille brings us a different team. He makes us so much better, and with his absence right now, our concern turns to his health, making sure that he's healthy for the remainder of the season. He's taking care of that, and tonight we got to try and find a way to match up and find a way to win regardless.
Okay, Rick Fox, thank you very much. Let's now go to Jack Haley at the Wizards locker room.
Thanks, Todd. I'm here with head coach Doug Collins. Coach Phil Jackson has said that the way to stop this team is not worry about Michael Jordan, but to stop Richard Hamilton.
Well, Richard gives us a huge lift out there, Jack. We had to play 18 games without him, and he really gives a great compliment to Michael. He takes some of the scoring load off of him, so he is a real key to our team, and no one would know that better than Phil. This is a guy who's probably one of the best coaches in the NBA.
Now, defensively, you're not going to start Michael Jordan on Kobe Bryant. What is your plan for Kobe?
Well, we want to take away Kobe's easy baskets if we can, Jack. Try to keep him out of the lane where he gets layups, dunks. Try to keep him off the free throw line. Make him work for everything. And then, two, not let their supporting cast get off, where they shoot the threes and where they spot up out of double teams. And so we want to make sure that Kobe works hard for everything that he gets, and that we do a good job on the other guys.
Now, sooner or later, we got to expect the Kobe-MJ matchup. Is it everything that we expect it to be?
Well, you're talking about two great players. Jack, Kobe, you saw the show he put on in Philadelphia the other night. This young guy is such a great player. And Michael, at this stage of his career, just continues to amaze. He's going to be 39 here soon, and the things he can do on the floor. But, right here, he is just so strong. His mental state when he plays, his will, his competitiveness. Jack, you played with him. You know what he's all about.
All right, Coach. We're looking forward to it. Coach, you want to throw us out there?
Yeah, let's go back outside to Lisa Durgan. Back to you, Lisa.
Thanks, Jack. We're about an hour away before tip-off. We're outside of the Staples Center. It's getting pretty crazy. They have provided some free throw contests. We got a lot of Jordan fans, a lot of Kobe fans, obviously.
Lakers in the house!
Who's going to make more points tonight?
Lakers, Kobe! Jordan? Jordan.
Well, Billy Mack, let's check out inside and see how it's working.
Thanks, Lisa. Here's the deal. The NBA trading deadline is February the 21st. These guys already want to deal me for Lisa right here. Yeah, you're right about that, aren't you?
And a third-round pick.
Now, we're just getting started here. When we come back, we're combining Southern California sports tonight and Lakers Live. We are gonna focus in on Michael and the Wizards.
Southern California Sports Tonight is brought to you by Jack in the Box, where we don't make it till you order it.
I quit my job today.
I met this really cool guy on the internet. He's 30.
Life throws all kinds of curves. Fortunately, with its advanced safety systems, the smooth riding RX 300 is designed to better handle the ones on the road.
Hey Mom, you know that tattoo we talked about?
How you manage the rest is up to you. All for just $34,530. Test drive one at your Southern California Lexus dealer.
The compact Presario 5000 TPC has something for everyone. For film buffs, a free DVD drive, or for music buffs, a free CDRW drive. For technology buffs, an Intel Pentium 4 processor with power to burn and burn and burn. Yep, it's a buff PC, all right, and it's just $7.99 after a $50 instant rebate. So, financial buffs, call 1-800-332-1878 to buy now and get a free DVD or CDRW drive.
one is gone.
Sports, coast to coast, beyond AM, beyond FM, XM satellite radio. Radio to the power of X.
Lakers Live on Fox Sports Net is being brought to you by Dodge. You can take life as it comes, or you can grab it by the horns. Dodge. The City of Angels, Los Angeles. We're downtown Staples Center as the countdown continues. The Wizards and the Lakers upcoming. Right now, though, front and center, Carl's Jr. with a surprise ask. Coop and Reg.
Coop and Reggie, this is Mark Madsen from Danville, California. Can Michael Jordan lead the Wizards to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Mark Madsen, you're dumb. I gotta tell you. Anyway, he's just funny, isn't he? I tell you what, I was surprised that they're as good as they are this year. I mean, so far this year, playing over 500 basketball. I don't think they can come out of the East, but certainly they can play everyone tough.
I think they're going to do a fairly good job in the East, but again, it's going to be tough because you got New Jersey and Orlando that got some big powerhouse people. But Jordan has already fulfilled his dream, and that's getting his team to the playoffs.
Wizards right now 26-21 and third in the Atlantic. Well, Michael Jordan, as you know, has not played since 1998. I turn to you for a nice comment, by the way, on Mark Madsen.
That's my guy. I can talk about it.
Michael's a different player, quite obviously. He's 39 on Sunday. He doesn't play above the rim, but he's got the wisdom, he's got the savvy, he's still got a ton of talent, but he makes everybody around him now so much better than they were.
Now listen, Michael Jordan is definitely the best player in the league, and look what he's done for Rick Hamilton. This guy is playing his best basketball. He's playing with confidence. He started off the season slow, but he had to learn how to play with Michael. Instead of actually watching Michael play, he got into the game. And how about Popeye Jones? Before this year, he wasn't any better than Olive Oil, but now, come on. But Popeye's playing great basketball. He's their only inside presence that's anything. But I tell you what, I like the way he played. And Brendan Haywood, this kid has got it going on the inside also. He's a couple of years away from being a real solid player in the league, but certainly has made great strides under Michael Jordan, and you cannot argue with Michael Jordan, his career numbers. This is the guy that set the pace for the entire basketball league in the history of the game. This is a guy that anybody would want to play with, and obviously he's made everybody better, mostly not because he's a great passer, but mostly because of his presence. The way he dictates at practice, this guy does not like to lose a pickup game, and that's the thing he's given to his other players.
You want to add something to that? No. Here's what I'm going to ask you. Yeah, well, we're going to talk about Doug Collins, because when Doug Collins was nabbed and tapped to be the coach here, a lot of people said he's just going to be a puppet. No. Michael's actually going to be the coach on the floor, calling all the shots. That's really not the case. Michael respects Doug Collins.
Oh, very much so. Again, Doug being a nasty, feisty player himself, you know, playing the game of basketball when he was at Philadelphia, he was a tough, gritty player, kind of thin like myself and Reggie at one point. But again, Doug has brought to this team the completeness of letting this team play. They have a philosophy in the way that they're going to play. I think he's learned a lot of coaching Michael when he was at Chicago before. So now he just kind of like let this team go out and play the game just what he's supposed to play. Defensively, they're doing a great job, and he's putting people in the right spots at the right time. And of course, you kind of like let Jordan do what he does.
Mike, I like the fact that Doug is so enthusiastic as a coach. He was enthusiastic as a player, and he's brought that into the game as a coach, and I really like that about him.
And this team started 3-10, and Michael Jordan called out the Wizards, and since then they've been playing great basketball. Doug Collins at the helm. We're going to take a break. When we come back after this, we're going to step aside and
what do you mean I'm skinny?
And the coach, Phil Jackson, will talk about the first half of the season. Jack and company. Quiet, you guys. We'll see you in a minute.
I used to pay someone to wax my car, and then one day I went into Kragen. Yeah, I used to spend about $150 to have his classic detailed. I told him for that he could do it himself about 30 times. I just showed him he could do it. Give him a few tips, you know. Oh, yeah. All this and money left over.
For the best service, the best selection, and the low price guaranteed, shop Kragen Auto Parts. Castrol GTX motor oil is just 79 cents a quart after rebate with coupon, and a full-size diamond plate truck box is only $149.
Happy President's Day! That's right. It's the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. History-making savings on 24 makes, hundreds of models, thousands of vehicles. Wow, that's a lot! Yes, plus over 1,400 used to choose with a money-back guarantee. It's the one-stop place to shop. So don't miss the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. 15 Freeway, exit Harupa, between the 10 and 60 Freeway. Ontario Auto Center.
Fall in love again. Become a foster parent. Call Children's Bureau for an information meeting near you. These precious children need a place to call home. They need your help. Call us now.
One day these rats were playing in the woods. Wanted some matches and that's no good. So the gorgeous force is what you decide. Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire. Yeah.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Fire.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
The fans are certainly excited tonight here at Staples Center, and why not? The Los Angeles Lakers are starting the second half of their season, and it's a guy named Michael or somebody coming tonight. We thought we were finished with him, and Robert Horry saying, geez, I won a couple in Houston when I thought I was rid of him anyway, and Derek Fisher shooting it well sometimes, other times not. Inconsistency, one of the stories with the Lakers. Hi again, everybody. Joined right now by head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, Phil Jackson, fresh off a couple of days respite out in the desert and feeling recharged and ready to go. And I was curious, Phil, what was your message to the team, first and foremost, about the first half of the season?
Well, I said that, I thought that we had a relatively good first half of the year. We were inconsistent, I thought, at times when we should have been a little more aggressive against last-place teams. I mean, yes, we've lost to last-place teams. Some of those last-place teams are very talented teams, Miami Heat being one of them. But obviously, 6 or half of our losses, per se, have come against teams that have been dwelling in the cellar. And those are things that you don't do. When you're a good team, you beat all the teams that are under 500, and you flip the coin against the really talented teams home and away. And here we are, an experienced team not being able to catch up to some of these. So I said we need to dedicate ourselves a little bit to our professionalism and really our pride as a championship team.
Do you push the team in a couple of specific areas, some things at the defensive end, maybe like transition defense, or do you sort of wait it out and hope that the team gels a little bit in the absence of Shaq because he's gone now and maybe gone again later in the season?
I pushed them in the offensive end. I thought their defense was okay. It was like the fact they couldn't score. I mean, they were not shooting the ball well. They didn't know how to operate in the offense. They didn't execute 4 or 5 passes in the NBA, usually eludes defenders, and we didn't move the ball off enough. We tried to do too many things off the dribble. Guys tried to take the game on offensively on their own rather than drawing the defense and allowing their teammates to step into open shots. Those are the things I felt were really consistently breaking us down, because when you share the basketball, usually you play defense pretty well together too. It goes both ways. You can play defense well together, you share the ball at the offensive end. But I found teams that really share the ball well at the offensive end make up for inadequacies at the defensive end.
No question, it's an exciting night tonight because of the return of Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest player of all time, out for 3 years and playing very, very good basketball this year and leading the Washington Wizards. Your thoughts on what he has done with this team, and did you think he could play like this after such a long time out?
I didn't know if he could average this many points. I did say 25 points he could average, but I thought that it was not going to be quite as spectacular as it has been, where he's had some really big nights. Right. He's also had some really stinko nights that come, and that's going to happen because you're not going to be able to rally your body around your game when you're Michael's age, but some of these incredible nights that he's had have been spectacular. The fact that I knew that he could draw this team out and play with him at his level of aggression and competitive spirit is no mystery, because he's a leader by example, and he'll come over and challenge people. And if they can't stand up to the challenge, he doesn't want to play with them, and he'll tell them to leave or get ready to play. And from that standpoint, he's very aggressive, and he makes players play better by demand.
Right. Rip Hamilton, certainly a good example of that. He's playing very well, and rookie Brendan Haywood, by no coincidence out of North Carolina, also playing good basketball. But when you look at this matchup and you think back to all of your years with Michael, do you have sort of a memory that sticks out? I mean, there have been so many, but I was thinking about that driving in today. Is there one thing that Phil's thinking about when he sees Michael again that will come to his mind?
Well, we had a 7-game series early. We'd won a championship versus the Lakers the year before, but we come back the next year and had a severe injury to Scottie Pippen in the playoffs. First game of the playoffs against the Knicks, they ran it to 7-game. In the 7th game, he got a situation where he got the ball taken away from him by Xavier McDaniel. He took the ball back away from him in half court and went back and stuffed the basketball in a remarkable play. And then the jawing that went on between he and Ewing and he and the Knick team became like 1 against 5, and then his teammates all rallied behind him, and it ended up being a blowout. But at that moment, the game was up for grabs, and that was probably one of the most spectacular individual recovery plays, which Michael's great at.
There have been some memorable moments. Maybe there will be again tonight. Phil, thanks so much. The start of the second half and what will be a very, very busy week for the Los Angeles Lakers. We head out on the road to take on the Seattle Supersonics on Thursday. A lot of memories, as we were talking about, between Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan. Back with John Fricke and Jack Haley to revisit their relationship.
I can't go more than a few hours without a cigarette.
I can't go more than a few feet without the oxygen tank.
I tried to stop, and I put on 5 pounds.
I've lost 25 pounds.
I have trouble getting out of bed without a smoke, man.
I have trouble getting out of bed.
No, I don't think I can quit.
I don't think I can operate.
Giant Miller Nissan on the famous Van Nuys Auto Row brings you giant selection and giant deals. Now you can lease a brand new 2002 Nissan Sentra for no money down and only $169 a month. Or lease a 2002 Nissan Frontier for only $169 a month. Miller Nissan also has a giant selection of brand new 2002 Nissan Altimas and Xteras. And don't forget, Giant Miller Nissan is also home of the Giant Clearance Zone, where you can get no hassle, low pricing, and a giant selection of pre-owned certified Nissans. Miller Nissan, the giant of the valley.
Saturday night, February 23rd, you can catch all the action of the fastest horses in the world and get a free sweatshirt. That's right. Come to Los Alamitos Racecourse or any California satellite facility Saturday night after 5:30 p.m. and you'll receive this royal blue heavy-duty fleece sweatshirt with the Los Alamitos Racecourse logo. Plus, you get all the speed and excitement of quarter horse racing. So don't miss any of the action Saturday night, February 23rd for the Los Alamitos sweatshirt giveaway, where your best day of racing is at night.
In their last showdown, Luke Walton led Arizona to a thrilling comeback. Now, Jason Capono and UCLA are hungry for redemption. Thursday at 7:30.
As we continue from Staples Center, former Laker, now a Wizard, Tyronn Lue, getting ready as we count down to tip off of the much-anticipated battle between, of course, Michael and Kobe. And joining us upstairs is Jack Haley, and of course a former Laker and a former Bull, played with Michael Jordan. And Jack, you get the sense that, and a lot's being made about this game tonight, Michael against Kobe, but it may not be the last time we see him here at Staples. I mean, this is a legitimate team, this Wizards club. I mean, we could be looking at a preview of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, you're going to take a look at the two of the best players in the game. They're going to go head at it. Taking a look at the preview going into this, I was at the All-Star game last weekend. I had a chance to talk to some of the All-Stars about what they think the similarities are between Michael and Kobe. Barry LeBrock and I put it together tonight in our Fox Focus. Is that supposed to go to a one-shot there?
It's kind of like the student going against the teacher in a sense. Although the teacher's not playing, he's got a pretty good student there that can illustrate his teachings. But it should be fun. There's a lot of emotions in the game, I'm pretty sure, because I respect him as a coach, and I understand what he does as a coach, and I'm gonna see as a former player if I can disrupt what his coaching may be. But it's gonna be tough because they're a very, very talented team.
It could be somewhat of a surreal moment for Michael Jordan, nearly 39 years old now, and for the first time in his life going up against a championship team coached by Phil Jackson. As for the much-anticipated individual showdown between Kobe and MJ, both players are kind of downplaying the one-on-one matchup.
It's really been put on the back burner because, we just came off a tough loss in Chicago. We're going to be going 4 games without Shaquille, and it's important to start the second half of the season off on the right foot. So I'm going to go out there and try to get my teammates involved and understand that to win, we need each other. So I'm not going to go out there and try to do something crazy individually.
You've played against Michael and Kobe both this year. Can you compare the two guys and maybe even think back to Michael before the retirement and compare the two games?
I wouldn't answer that question if I were you, but go ahead. That's an unfair question, really, truly.
You heard what he said.
But without MJ within earshot, many around the NBA offered strong opinions on just who will have the edge Tuesday night.
I think the younger Kobe will probably win that matchup. And then when they go to Washington, MJ will get him back.
I'm going to go with Mike.
I think Mike, he's really playing some of his best basketball right now, and he's on a high. So I'm going to give the edge to Mike right now just because he's a little bit wiser.
Kobe is younger. Kobe is, is a fresher player right now, and he'll have the home court, and, he would have the advantage going in.
And not everyone is getting caught up in the hype of the individual battle. From the bench Tuesday night, Shaq will be rooting simply for his team.
As long as we win the game, that's all that matters to me. I'm sure Kobe's going to do what he has to do to let the world know that he's here. So we'll be fine.
I give the nod to Kobe myself. I think Kobe's in better shape, and I'm looking for him to have a big game.
Let's hear more from Shaq. Todd Donahoe downstairs with the big bystander for the game tonight.
Shaquille, there's a real buzz in this building tonight. I imagine you're disappointed that you can't be in this game.
I'm very disappointed. However, we need to get back on track as a team. This is the time we start doing it. And Jordan's here, Kobe's here, so hopefully everybody gives the fans what they want to see tonight.
How is your big toe?
It's doing okay. I'll be back after this 5 games, and I'll be ready to lead us.
Michael Jordan was the dominant player in the NBA for a number of years. He retired. You became the dominant player in the NBA. Does that make it a little more disappointing that you can't play tonight?
I'm very disappointed. However, I want to see him and Kobe play against each other just like any other fan, and we'll meet each other again. And hopefully we just do everything right and get back on track.
How will this game be played differently because you won't be in it?
I think we have to rebound. We have to play smart, take the smart shots, and just play together. And whenever we do that, the outcome is usually good for us.
Do you think there may be a temptation for Kobe to want to go one-on-one and make it a Kobe-Michael matchup?
Kobe is a great player now. He's been doing the right thing all year, but there comes a time where the student must kill the teacher, so Kobe's going to do whatever it takes.
And you say you're looking forward to coming back. How will it be February 19th when you're eligible to come off the injured list?
We're going to be excited. We're going to get back on track, and we're just going to play hard, and we're going to take again what's rightfully ours.
Shaquille O'Neal, thank you.
Thank you.
And without Shaquille O'Neal, Derek Fisher going to be even more of a factor than he normally would be, especially in a game like this tonight. And we'll continue our countdown to tip off here on Fox Sports Net in just a minute.
This sports break is brought to you by Fox Sports Net. I'm Kevin Frazier at the Fox Network Center with this sports break. The Raptors placed Vince Carter on the injured list with a left quad injury. He'll miss the next 5 games. Maryland football coach Ralph Regin has withdrawn his name from consideration for the Tampa Bay Bucks coaching vacancy. And Beirut, Lebanon is being considered as a possible site for the Mike Tyson-Lennox Lewis title fight. For all the latest news and scores, stay with us right here on Fox Sports Net.
5 of America's 10 bestsellers. #1 in Southern California. And now, your Ford dealers are taking it to the street with 0% financing or big factory cash on the cars and trucks that have made Ford the leader. See your Ford dealer for the right deal, the right time, right now.
Because your toes miss the ocean. Because fall in New England only happens in New England. Because the best fishing is always the furthest away. Because your inner cowboy needs to yodel. Because babies are only babies for so long.
Los Angeles Kings Upper Deck 3-game pick'em pack starting at only $63. Pick the games you want to see, including games versus Olympians, Mike Modano and the Dallas Stars, Chris Pronger and the St. Louis Blues, or Tony Amonte and the Chicago Blackhawks. Plus, add a 4th game and receive a signed Upper Deck card of Kings center Jason Allison. Brought to you by 95.5 KLOS and ESPN Radio 1110. Good games are going fast. Call 1-888-KINGS-LA.
Southern California Sports Tonight is brought to you by Jack in the Box, where we don't make it till you order it.
And you're watching Fox Sports Net, your home for world champion Lakers basketball all season long. Remember to stay with us right after the game. All the post-game coverage on the Southern California Sports Report, live from here at Staples. That's immediately following the game. We're going to be back with more of Lakers Live right after this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
On March 22nd, the wait is over. Blade 2, rated R, starts March 22nd.
Sure doesn't taste this good in New York.
You up here on vacation?
No. Lunch.
Introducing the 260 horsepower Acura TL Type S.
Bobby, 300 yards passing. You had the Carnivores rolling tonight.
No question about it. We executed the way we know we can execute.
Jack, was the Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger combo a factor?
No question about it. That's our pregame meal. Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger, a drink, and my new tastier fries.
Plus, Jack jumbo-sized the drink and fries for free.
Fourth quarter, they're driving. The Wild Chimpanzees seem to disrupt their offense.
No question about it. Get him off me! Get him off me! Chimps gave 110%.
Get it nice and clean.
I think we're gonna finish the roof today.
Now at AM/PM, buy a 44-ounce fountain drink and get a Pac-10 tournament cup free.
What's that? The fence.
A beautiful day has turned into a great night in Los Angeles. We're downtown, a sold-out Staples Center. We're on Lakers Live as the countdown continues. And as everybody knows, so much has been made about the comparison, Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. Our very own Kevin Frazier takes a look at these two superstars.
Many have been given the label of being like Mike, whether it was fair or not. Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill, AI, Vince Carter, even Harold Baby Jordan Minor. They have all been mentioned as the possible next one. But you're talking about some pretty big shoes to fill. Michael Jordan is arguably the greatest player of any generation.
I don't know if you followed him throughout his whole career, but I have. And I've had a chance to play against the man, and he's an incredible talent. Incredible. And what he's done for the game, I mean, that's why it's made him by far probably the best basketball player ever played this game.
But perhaps the closest thing we're ever going to see might be a kid who went straight from high school to the NBA. Kobe Bryant's only 23, but he's already won 2 championships and was named the All-Star Game MVP.
They got the same game, moves.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks.
Dunks.
Gets it to Jordan. Michael challenges and slams.
Now Kobe down the middle, splits the defense, slams up. Jump shots.
5 on the clock. Jordan with a turn-in gun. He got it. Carter doesn't want to pick up his third. Kobe, fake left, spin right. Beautiful move by Kobe Bryant.
The whole package. I think he's gonna be just as good as Mike.
Though neither one likes the comparisons, the similarities are there. From how they play on the court to how they handle themselves off it. It's been said that Kobe has studied to be like Mike.
I think he practiced it all through high school, and now it's something that he just does naturally. It's not an act, that's just how he is. And he's watched Michael for so many years. I can see Kobe as a little boy or a sophomore in high school putting on tapes and probably watching MJ.
At the All-Star Game, the parallels continued to be the hot topic of conversation. Both Kobe and Mike were tired of the questions even when they were posed to somebody else.
You've played against Michael and Kobe both this year. Can you compare the two games?
I wouldn't answer that question if I were you, but go ahead. That's an unfair question, really, truly.
You heard what he said.
I don't really see any comparison because, you know, Michael, I handle the ball a lot more. My role is different. I'm more of a facilitator. So I think with him coming back this season, I think people can really see how different our games are outside of maybe a turnaround fadeaway here or there.
Yeah, the return, part 2. While his best years are behind him, at nearly 39, what Jordan has done with the Wizards is magic.
He's back as the MVP, but a completely different guy. And I think what we're looking at here is the greatest story ever told with Michael Jordan, because he has taken the Washington Wizards, easily one of the worst teams in NBA history, and he's made them into the Chicago Bulls without talent.
There's no comparison. Michael is Michael.
They're two, different people. Unfortunately, there's no cloning. So Kobe is his own man, and Michael, was the one who kind of set the footprints. And those footprints, I think, are just too big for anybody to walk in. But if there's going to be somebody who can, maybe carry the torch or, be the one who can carry the legacy, is Kobe Bryant.
Showtime slam dunk.
The stars are out to see this matchup tonight, and when we come back, Coop, Reggie, rejoin me. Who's got more game, Kobe or Michael? We'll discuss after this.
There's one thing for certain, I'll love you till I die. And if you're ever hurting, I'll run right to your side.
Around here, things aren't always what you'd expect. Like the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. It costs a lot less than you'd think.
I used to pay someone to wax my car, and then one day I went into Kragen. Yeah, he used to spend about $150 to have his classic detailed. I told him for that he could do it himself, about 30 times. I just showed him he could do it. Give him a few tips, Oh, yeah. All this and money left over.
For the best service, the best selection, and the low price guaranteed, shop Kragen Auto Parts. Castrol GTX motor oil is just 79 cents a quart after rebate with coupon, and a full-size diamond plate truck box is only $149.
Seeing the limos outside, that reminds me of the old days in front of the Forum Club at the Great Western Forum. And as I mentioned, the stars are out, and Lisa Durgan has one right now.
Traffic, that whole thing.
Okay, I'm here with Chris Rock. Chris, obviously, big Laker fan, right?
Yeah, big.
Are you going to start playing here?
Big Laker fan, big Michael Jordan fan.
What about Kobe?
Kobe's all right. I like Kobe. He's a good
Think it's
guy.
a big face-off tonight between the two, or?
Nah.
How many points do you think Jordan will score, or Kobe?
Jordan, I say Michael's going to pretty much hit his average, about 25.
I'm shooting for 50.
Shaq's out, so Kobe's got to score a lot of points.
He's got to pick up an extra 30 without
Yeah.
Shaq in here.
Yeah. Without Shaq, it's weird. These teams are kind of even. They're kind of
Well, it's a good game. Did you ever think a Wizards game would bring a crowd out tonight?
Oh, nah, I couldn't. Hey, I'm not even courts. I'm like 3 rows back today.
Yeah, you got a pretty darn
I got a
good
good seat. I got a good seat, though.
I think we have great seats right here, too.
Yeah.
You're pretty early, though. What's your point?
You know what? Just beat the traffic. Make sure I got here on time. I didn't want to miss anything. I wanted to see shoot around and all that good stuff.
All right, we'll see you when the game's going on. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Chris knows his stuff. Thank you, Lisa, by the way. With Shaq out, this could be a very even game, and Michael's already dropped a 51 and a 45 a couple of times this year. So is it fair to compare when we're talking about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan passing the baton, passing the torch? We take a look at the numbers, and you think it is sort of, Reggie. So compare their games right now and at the earlier stage of Michael's career.
I think that Kobe probably was as good or better than Michael in their early stages. The biggest difference with Kobe and Michael is that Kobe has to win several more championships to be on the same plane with Michael Jordan. It's his intensity, the intangibles that Michael brings, the consummate team player that Michael has always been. Kobe's got a long way to go to reach that height, but he's certainly on the right path.
As great as Michael was, he did have a good supporting cast, as does Kobe Bryant, especially when Shaq's in the lineup.
Oh, of course, and Kobe is a great basketball player. I think athleticism-wise, Kobe is a lot ahead of Michael at the age of 22 than Michael was. But right now, Michael's a more veteran, mature basketball player, not as athletic as he used to be, but you know what, he's playing the game in a thinking man's way, and sometimes that's half the battle of being a great basketball player.
And that old man game works.
Yeah, when we take a look at it tonight, what you're hoping, if you're a Laker fan, is that Kobe doesn't try to equal or one-up Michael Jordan and get in that kind of a game.
You don't do that with Michael Jordan. I think that would be a bad move. It's very important. Tonight's game is all about the other players. Michael and Kobe should cancel each other out, you know, in terms of points. But it's the other guys, the Hamiltons, the Rick Fox, the Ories, the Popeye Jones. Those are the guys, Coop, that are going to make this game win or lose for either team.
And I think that is a big key, Reggie, because the Lakers are coming off a losing streak, losing to Chicago. So it's important that they get a win where the Wizards are playing extremely well, and Michael has made everyone on his team a lot better. Kobe's going to have to do that tonight.
They're really starting to believe in themselves. That's big.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we have a number of issues to discuss with Mitch Kupchak, the general manager of the Lakers, as the countdown continues. We're live, Staples Center, Fox Sports Net. See you in a minute.
Hey, I'm trying to get to the fight. Could you give me directions?
Sure. Just go up here to the giant pirate ship. You're gonna veer left by the live volcano. You're gonna pass the Eiffel Tower. But if you get to the Egyptian pyramids, you went too far, okay?
There's no place quite like Vegas.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing? And no one has more flights to Las Vegas than Southwest Airlines.
You have a good time tonight?
Yeah.
Want to come back to my place and watch that movie you've been wanting to see?
You are perfect.
And I just got a new dish. What's wrong, babe?
I don't think I can date a man who has a dish. I mean, really.
I have digital cable.
Ooh, Adelphia digital cable. See what's happening.
My dish!
Terra Nostra. Delicious grilled steak, chicken, ribs, and more. There's nothing quite as tasty as our gaucho-style grilled meats. With our all-you-can-eat buffet, you'll never go hungry at this Brazilian barbecue.
Hurry in now for our all-you-can-eat lunch buffet, only $6.95.
Terra Nostra Restaurant on the corner of Chino Hills Parkway and Pipeline Avenue in Chino Hills.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Fans already enjoying themselves, of course, at the Fox Bar, the Fox Skybox, located inside Staples Center. As we take a look at the probable starters, we've gone over the lineups. No Shaquille O'Neal for the next 4 games as he rests the arthritic toe. He missed that game against the Bulls previous to the All-Star break. And then, of course, the Wizards. It's not all about Michael Jordan. It's about other options, including their second option, Richard Hamilton, who's a pretty good player, averaging over 19 points a game. We welcome you back. I'm Bill McDonald, Reggie Theus, Michael Cooper. Part of the foursome now, the general manager of the Lakers.
See, we all decided that now you go to the bench.
I'm done.
See, with us three, you go to the bench now.
That was a tough decision also. Mitch, many things to talk about, but let's talk Lakers in general. Are you concerned? It's got to be the question that this team is going to be able to turn it on come stretch time, come playoff time, because they've really played hot and cold all year up to this point.
Well, I think right now, our biggest concern is not so much can we turn it on and, will we be able to, press the button like, we did last year. I think our biggest concern right now is Shaquille, getting him back healthy. I think if he's back healthy, which we anticipate, Hopefully, with some rest, he'll come back, with the same type of lively legs he had a year ago, but he may have to come back and just work his way through the rest of the season. In any event, having him back on the court is the key to us right now.
Well, and obviously he's out for another 4 games or so. Do you think that it's going to end there, or is this something that's probably going to linger for the rest of the season?
Well, he's tried a variety of different types of therapy, since this injury came about. And right now he's tinkering around with the shoe and an inlay, and he's got a doctor at UCLA that's been very helpful. So maybe coupled with the rest, he'll come back and he'll have great relief. But once again, it's possible that he's not going to have the relief he hoped for, and he's just going to have to play through the season.
And Mitch, with Shaq out, some key people have to step up and play some big, important roles. Give us your assessment of Mitch Richmond, Lindsey Hunter, and Samaki Walker so far.
Well, the key to this season is really how we're going to play at the end of the year. And I think we've seen Mitch in particular come on here a little bit towards the end. And I think that's probably makes some sense, with learning the triangle offense. You just couldn't learn that in a week or two. Lindsey was great, with Derek Fisher being down to start the season. And I think there's been some adjustment now with Derek coming back and Lindsey and Derek trying to mix around and get some playing time between the two of them.
I want to jump to something completely different because the trading deadline is coming up and so much is predicated on salaries and this and that and everything else. Do you expect the Lakers to do anything? And as an add to that, do you expect a lot of major movement throughout the entire NBA? Because I know you hear the whispers everywhere out. There are going to be some big deals.
Well, Bill, we just got back from the All-Star game in Philadelphia, and we had a bunch of meetings with a lot of the general managers, and there's a lot of talk going on this year. It's our job at this time of the year to hold conversations and talk to general managers. I don't anticipate, us doing anything. Right now, we have a player on the injured list that people say, well, maybe you should get somebody just in case. But there's nobody out there, to fill in for Shaquille should he not come back healthy. So my best guess is we'll just stay pat.
Mitch, talk about a team that has been battling with the Lakers for a long time, the Sacramento Kings, playing very good basketball. Do they concern you at all coming down the second half of this season?
Absolutely. They're the one team that's been pretty consistent from the beginning of the season till today. Some of the other teams have started off strong and have kind of tinkered away here a little bit, and you have a couple of teams coming on right now. But the one team that's been consistent from day one has been Sacramento, and their record indicates they're the team to be right now.
Mitch, I know you stay close, talk closely with Coach Jackson and stuff. Lakers have played great offensively. The defense has been kind of up and down. Has he talked to you about that, and what are your concerns about that?
Well, once again, Michael, it's all predicated on Shaquille. And, we have at times this year, and sometimes for extended periods, had a problem, concentrating defensively and offensively and getting up for opponents, in particular, opponents, that haven't done well during the regular season. We've lost to Chicago twice, we've lost to Memphis, teams that we probably should beat. And our hope is, towards the end of the year, that we haven't dug a hole for ourselves when it comes time to get some playoff home court advantage.
College ties run very deep. Ask any of these guys, especially the guy at the very end. He's a former Tar Heel. When we come back, Mitch is going to stay with us all. We'll talk about Michael Jordan and his action tonight against the Lakers at a sold-out Staples Center. Don't go anywhere, everybody.
This notebook is bound to raise a few eyebrows. It's got a laser-sharp screen, a DVD CDRW combo drive, a high-performance mobile Intel Pentium 3 processor RAM, and the power to turn heads. Envious? Why? It's just $14.49 thanks to $150 worth of instant rebates when you buy direct. The compact Presario 1700T notebook. Call 1-888-271-1826 for yours now, and you'll also get free shipping.
Do you know who I am? How about me? Or me. I'm a gymnast. I'm a point guard and an honor student. I'm gonna be a pediatrician.
Research proves that girls who participate in sports are more likely to be successful in life. The Women's Sports Foundation provides programs, grants, and scholarships so all women can excel, no matter what the field.
So if you don't know who I am, you will.
Get to know the Women's Sports Foundation.
At Bank of America, we really wanted to participate in the Olympic Winter Games. But in the end, we decided to support the real athletes and stick to the things we do best.
like creating the country's largest network of ATMs so you'll have access to your money at every turn.
Tonight on the best damn sports show, period. Super Bowl champ Troy Brown stops by to talk about the big game. Michael Waltrip gives his spin on the Daytona 500, plus slam dunk champ Jason Richardson. Tonight at 11.
Lakers live from Staples Center tonight. The countdown continues. One of the matchups you've been waiting for all year as the Wizards are in town to take on the Lakers. Time now for our scouting report. And, wow, this was a tough one to bring out of the bag, Michael Cooper. It's Michael Jordan.
Very tough. 3 things I think that you need to do with Michael now. He's turning 39 on Sunday, but tonight he's 38. Contain his drive. You got to take away that quick move to the basket. Stay down on his pump fakes, because once he doesn't get that, he gets you in the air, and then you got to contest all his shots.
If you can get into his head and be like, don't let him be so smart, because the guy's playing because he's just so smart. But Mitch, let me ask you, what do you think of Michael Jordan's return and your thoughts before he came back and your thoughts now that he is back doing well?
Well, I think everybody assumed, at least basketball people thought, that he'd be able to go out there and score points. He'd find a way to make a shot, get fouled, go to the line. I don't think anybody anticipated the impact he'd have on that team. I mean, we have a team right now, that arguably, is probably not the most talented team in the league, but they're in great position for the playoffs, and there's been one major change, and what's that change? Michael Jordan.
The interesting thing for me is that Michael's not a ball hunter. Like Magic elevated people's game because he was a ball hunter. He can create shots, but Michael is doing it from a physical perspective, just his attitude and his ability, and the players see his intensity even at practice.
Well, he's got a gift on the court, and he's also got a gift to challenge players. And several times this season, he challenged his teammates, and they responded.
Well, Mitch, you know what? Him being 38 years old, going to be 39 real soon, how do you think the wear and tear is going to be on his legs as the season progresses, especially when they get into the playoffs?
Well, I thought, that he would struggle, come around January and February. But it looks as if he's getting strength as the season goes on. I watch and read some of the comments he makes in the paper, and he says his legs are getting stronger, he's getting in better shape. So, unlike a lot of players, he might be getting stronger as the season goes on.
That's exactly the point that I was going to make back to you. He's playing more minutes, and he's shooting better. He's a 50% career shooter, and he was 46% this month when he started out, under 40%. So everything really is elevated instead of deteriorating as the season goes on.
Bill, well said. My hope is that a lot of those things do not occur tonight. And he does not shoot well and doesn't play as well as he's played in the past, because we can use a W tonight.
Yes, you can.
Mitch, real quick, what about tonight's game? Kobe and Michael, what do you anticipate seeing from these two guys?
Well, I don't think they'll match up against each other, at least to start. But you can bet sometime during the game, they'll somehow get switched off on each other and end up guarding each other. Everybody's kind of downplaying the matchup. It's a big game for us. It's a big game for them. They're playing well. I think they've won 6 in a row.
Right.
And we lost our last game against Chicago. We can certainly use a big victory as well.
That's a real quick question. You played in Washington, won a championship there. Now you're with the Lakers, won some championships there. Who you rooting for tonight?
Well, Michael, that question, I don't even have to answer. I can't even remember. That was over 20 years ago.
But you still got ties.
Mitch, we didn't even get to if North Carolina's going to get into the tournament, because I don't think it's going to happen this year. We'll let you slide. Mitch Kupchak and the fellas. See, he got off the hook easily tonight. When we come back, some more pregame notes as we get ready for the Wizards and the Lakers.
The robbery was perfect. But the real crime...
$20 million worth of diamonds missing.
...was putting them on the case.
Uh-oh. What happened? I dropped your gun. I can kick your ass.
Now...
put a hit out on you when I get my welfare check.
If the killers don't take them out...
Shoot out the back tire! Who you think I am, Mel Gibson?
They'll do it themselves.
Because I'm supposed to get out from here. I'm gonna catch you. Jump!
All about the Benjamins. Rated R. Starts Friday, March 8th.
What do women want? Flowers?
Yes.
Chocolates?
Yes.
A gift?
Oh, yes.
The Whitman Sampler Bouquet. From Teleflora. Why take any chances?
Think your mechanic can handle a transmission? Think again. For a job done right, guaranteed, at a price that's right, call 1-800-GO-AMCO.
At Wix, keep your eye on the furniture.
Wix Furniture. Quality brand names, huge selection, risk-free buying.
Golf, keep your eye on the ball.
Sarah bought a new Kia Sportage. It came with 3 airbags and 24-hour roadside assistance. Trish bought a Honda CR-V. 2 airbags, no roadside assistance. Sarah's Sportage came with a 10-year warranty. Trish's Honda, just 3. And yet Sarah paid thousands less than poor Trish.
Jill, will you shut it?
Oh, Trish is upset. Is it because Sarah's been dating her ex-boyfriend?
The 2002 Kia Sportage. Right now, get $2,500 cash back or 0% financing.
And back at Staples Center as Michael Jordan, of course, North Carolina. You got Christian Laettner from Duke. Talking a lot of ACC basketball. And this week on ACC Sunday Night Hoops, presented by Staples, Roger Mason Jr. and the 15th-ranked Virginia Cavaliers. They got Darius Agili and the 19th-rated Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Coverage begins 3:30 Pacific right here on Fox Sports Net, your exclusive home for Sunday night ACC basketball. As we get towards game time tonight with a couple of veterans of the ACC taking on a guy that went to high school and never did play college basketball. Jack Haley, Doug Collins telling you tonight, and you may have seen it earlier in the show, that he's not going to put MJ on Kobe right up front. But do you expect that those two at some point are just going to clear out?
Yeah, he's going to start Richard Hamilton on him. But you know what's going to happen? I know both these players. I played with Michael Jordan. I know Kobe Bryant well. Don't believe this post-game posturing. These two are going to go at each other with everything they have. Michael Jordan has a killer instinct and a will to win. Kobe Bryant knows the importance of this game with Shaquille O'Neal out. Watch for them to go at each other head up. And as I said earlier, I give the nod to Kobe Bryant. I think he's in a little bit better shape. He's playing at home, and he wants it. I think he wants to show the world that he is heir apparent.
All right, that is what we are going up to. Lakers and Wizards. And by the way, the next Lakers telecast Friday at 7 o'clock against the Atlanta Hawks as we get geared up for the game tonight. And a reminder that right after the game, stay right here for the Southern California Sports Report. Todd Donahoe, Jack Haley, myself, Barry LeBrock. Full post-game coverage on Michael and Kobe, Wizards and Lakers, as those two get set to go head-to-head here on Fox Sports Net. The game, the hottest ticket in town, Wizards and Lakers, and your best seat is right here on Fox Sports Net. Next.
Oh, you're not hearing me. 10 million, 12 million, just buy it. Take it to Chicago?
Okay, last minute fare. That'll be $1,900 one way.
Larry? Yep, we're changing airlines.
Even our last-minute fares are affordable at Southwest Airlines.
You are now free to move about the country.
I like to look at things of beauty. They make me dream. They make me wish. They make me smile.
The all-new Lexus ES300, a new world of luxury. At your Southern California Lexus dealer.
See Hobby People, your super discount hobby stores for the latest in high-tech radio-controlled cars, trucks, and airplanes. Nobody has a bigger selection, all at guaranteed lowest prices. For store locations, call 866-HOBBY-4U or click on hobbypeople.net.
For me.
Rated E.
I wanted the big bag. Go back in.
Let's go back in.
I've been in there 3 times today. It's embarrassing.
Well, I was just in there.
Hey, maybe put your hair up.
Now at AM/PM, buy a 44-ounce fountain drink and get a Pac-10 tournament cup free.
You want anything?
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Due to tonight's basketball game, the Best Damn Sports Show, period, will not be seen at its regular time.
This is it. It's not fair.
Be sure to watch next week at 8 to catch the Best Damn Sports Show, period. Now, stay tuned for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson. Together, they won 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls. And who knows how many more they might have won had they stayed together. But all good things must come to an end. Well, except maybe for Phil Jackson. Since returning to the NBA to coach the Lakers, he has captured 2 more titles and now has his eyes set on a 3rd straight. Does this old wizard have enough magic left to prevent that from happening? This young apprentice doesn't think so. Tonight, Kobe Bryant and the 2-time defending champs take on Michael Jordan and the Wizards. It's the NBA's past, present, and future. Next on Fox Sports Net. Live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, Fox Sports Net presents NBA basketball. Tonight, Michael Jordan returns to Los Angeles with his new team, the Washington Wizards, who he has led back from oblivion. And ever since Kobe Bryant came into the league at 18, his talent and his name have been intertwined with the legend of Michael Jordan. Tonight, another chapter as the world champion Los Angeles Lakers host the Washington Wizards. Hi again, everybody. I'm Paul Sunderland, sitting in momentarily or temporarily for Chick Hearn, joined by Stu Lance. A playoff atmosphere. We were just talking about that. Quite a scene at center court as Kobe and Michael just shook hands. But as the Los Angeles Lakers, Stu, continue the second half of this season, they're going to have to play a little bit better than they did at the end of the first half, particularly thinking of Chicago.
Well, they normally turn it up a little bit after the midway point of the year, and it's a long season. 82 games is way too many games to play and try to be sharp for the entire season. So as long as they can get it in gear before the end of the regular season, that's all Phil Jackson is really concerned about.
Particularly with the absence of Shaquille O'Neal, who is once again on the injured list, will not play until next week, most likely against Boston. Kobe Bryant has been brilliant in his absence, was brilliant, albeit in a very controversial setting in the most recent All-Star game in Philadelphia.
Well, he went on to Philadelphia and I thought put on quite a show, both on the court and off the court. On the court, he was doing it all. Just had a tremendous game, especially in that first half when he had 23 points at the intermission mark. So he showed his skills that everybody knew that he had. Then accepting the Most Valuable Player award, he got booed in his hometown of Philadelphia, but it won't bother him. He had 31 points in only 30 minutes, winning the Star of Stars awards, and that's the most points since Michael Jordan scored 40 back in 1988.
And I thought, and remember, Kobe Bryant is only 23 years of age, handled a very, very difficult situation with tremendous composure and class. The 6th Los Angeles Laker in franchise history to win the All-Star Game MVP. Speaking of another All-Star Game MVP, Michael Jordan. Always think of him, of course, with the Chicago Bulls, now with the Washington Wizards. They got off to an absolutely dreadful start at 2-9. People were saying he couldn't do it. They were skeptical. That talk is all gone.
Well, when you've been out the league, is the number of years that he was out, when you're 39 years of age, it takes a while for you to get your legs under you. And I thought it would be around January before he really got his legs back. And obviously, he got them back a little bit before that point, and now he's really looking for the second half of the year. As I said, he's 39. Well, I'm giving him a little bit. He turns 39 on Sunday, so I'm sorry, Mike, if I made you older than what you are. He's tied for 6th in the league in scoring, 25 points a game, but in the last 10, he's turned it up a notch to 30 points a game. But it's not his scoring really that does anything. It's his effect on not only his team, but the opposition. The effect on his team this year, they've won 26 games already after only winning 19 all of last season. They're looking to make the playoffs for the first time in 13 years, and I'm sure they're going to do that if Michael has anything to say about it. But I think his biggest input has been on the defensive end, where he's got the players to play defense. They're 6th in the league this year after being 28th last year.
And give some credit as well to first-year head coach, at least with the Wizards, Doug Collins. He's done a very good job, particularly with some young players. And speaking of young players, there are a number on the Los Angeles Lakers who thought their opportunity to play with Michael Jordan was done, but we talked to a few. Played against him before, and now again, the anticipation of playing with MJ.
Obviously, it's going to be a different type of buzz in the building, and you know, a lot of people are definitely trying to, you know, see how they can get tickets, you know, to get a chance to see Michael maybe one more time.
Stay down. Don't go for his pump fakes. Because, you know, he's clever. He's, you know, he's not as fast and quick as he used to be, but he's still clever. He pump fakes, and I'm just going to stay solid.
Yes, actually I am. You know, the greatest player of all time. He's paved the way for a lot of us, especially young guys today. And you know, it's an honor. You know, he's back to teach the young guys, and so far he's been very successful.
And it's nice to see players admitting that they are looking forward to playing against Michael or whomever it may be, instead of the old adage of, oh, it's just another game.
It's not just another game. Ask about 19,000 people here at Staples Center. Michael Jordan and the Washington Wizards taking on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers, coming up next on Fox Sports Net. Lakers basketball on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by Corona Extra, miles away from ordinary. By Jack in the Box, where we don't make it till you order it. By Kragen Auto Parts. You can do it. We're here to help. By Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Is it in you? And by Southwest Airlines, the low-fare leader for 30 years.
Want to get a great $6 restaurant burger without the restaurant? The $6 burger, $3.95 at Carl's Jr.
Brian, let's go.
What?
Okay.
I'll get it. I got it.
Let's go.
Conservation. It's a way of life, and the best way to help prevent blackouts.
Lifeguard! Help! Lifeguard! I'm drowning! Help me!
Around here, things aren't always what you'd expect. Like the redesigned 2002 Mercedes-Benz M-Class. It costs a lot less than you'd think and comes with rescheduled maintenance.
The joy of Pepsi, y'all. Condo! Hi. Joy, totally joy in the Pepsi there.
This track is missing something.
That's the flavor.
People in the party, if you're ready to rock, let me see you throw your hands in the air to the joy of Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Daddy, what is a war?
It's when some people try to take the lives of other people, and then soldiers like your daddy have to go over there and stop them.
On March 1st.
We will ride into battle, and this will be our horse.
For country.
Let's go do what we came here to do.
For love.
I pray and thank God for you.
For freedom.
Now, I will not leave my men.
Mel Gibson.
We will all come home together. So help me God.
We Were Soldiers. Rated R. Starts Friday, March 1st.
And welcome back to Staples Center. Now let's go courtside to Bill McDonald.
Thank you so much, Paul. We're just moments away from the Wizards and the Lakers, and so much has been made of the return of Michael Jordan to the NBA and here to Los Angeles tonight. And lost in all of that, we think we have a pretty good game here. Evenly matched with Shaq out of the lineup. The Wizards have won 5 in a row. That's the longest current winning streak in the NBA. Interesting that Michael and Kobe probably won't be matched up against each other too much tonight. The matchup, Richard Hamilton and Kobe Bryant. For Richard Hamilton, he missed 17 games after a groin muscle pull on December the 21st. The Wizards undefeated since his return. What a second option for Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. It might be a little bit more about defense for Kobe tonight with Richard Hamilton on the other side. Hamilton led in scoring last year, getting better looks this year with attention on Michael and Michael's court awareness. For Kobe Bryant, well, he's averaging in Shaq's absence over 30 points and 25 shots a game. But as mentioned, it might be more about defense for Kobe tonight against Richard Hamilton. What a great game we've got for you tonight. We're just about set to go. Kobe Bryant and the Lakers going up against the Washington Wizards and the greatest, Michael Jordan. We've got it for you next on Fox Sports Net.
You know how fast you were going?
65.
63.
In this town,
Isn't the speed limit 65?
you don't mess with the law.
Yeah, it is.
Freaking out, man.
Don't spit in that cop's burger. It look like spit to you? Yeah. Burger pop!
The law messes with you. Super Troopers.
They're coming back, man! Pull the vehicle over! I'm already pulled over! He's already pulled over! He can't pull over any farther!
Rated R. Starts Friday, only in theaters.
Yesterday, if you went to your typical home improvement store to get laminate flooring, you'd also get glue. Gobs of glue. Today, with Lowe's selection of Armstrong Swiftlock, laminate flooring is a snap. Literally, each board simply locks together. No muss, no fuss, no glue, and all at guaranteed low prices. Could we make this any easier? Armstrong Swiftlock flooring, now at Lowe's, improving home improvement.
If it's carpet you want, we're now offering a free carpet pad on any installed carpet purchase from Lowe's.
I quit my job today.
I met this really cool guy on the internet. He's 30.
Life throws all kinds of curves. Fortunately, with its advanced safety systems, the smooth-riding RX300 is designed to better handle the ones on the road.
Hey, Mom, you know that tattoo we talked about?
How you manage the rest is up to you. All for just $34,530. Test drive one at your Southern California Lexus dealer.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We are now on the simulcast as we welcome our television audience to obviously a sellout crowd here at Staples Center. Rumors about the prices for tickets were right through the roof as the Wizards take on the Los Angeles Lakers. The visiting Washington Wizards, their front court. Yep, Michael is up front now. Popeye Jones playing very well. Jahidi White coming back from the flu, along with MJ. Michael Jordan up front. In the backcourt, Rip Hamilton had some injury problems, back playing very well, along with Chris Whitney. And their fine coach, a very familiar face to those who follow the NBA, Doug Collins, an 8-year career with the 76ers, previously coached the Bulls and the Detroit Pistons, took a couple of years off, worked in television, and now with the Washington Wizards. For the Los Angeles Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal will miss his 10th game of the year. Mark Madsen will make his 4th start up front with Samaki Walker and Rick Fox, who will be matched up against Michael Jordan. In the backcourt, the most valuable player of the All-Star game in Philadelphia this past Sunday, Kobe Bryant, along with Lindsey Hunter. Lindsey Hunter has struggled since he's been back in the lineup. And Phil Jackson, 11-9 record as the coach in games without Shaquille O'Neal. Obviously, he'd be much better with him, as will the Lakers.
Well, and as Phil has a history of doing, he changes up lineups at the last minute, and he's inserted Derek Fisher into the starting lineup in place of Lindsey Hunter. So Derek Fisher now back in the starting lineup. Well, will it be for just one game? Will it be for the rest of the season? We'll have to wait and see.
Well, obviously, that was a very, very late change. Two former University of North Carolina Tar Heels, Rick Fox and Michael Jordan, exchanging pleasantries before the game is on, and the blue flag. Visiting Wizards control the tip. This is Chris Whitney in the backcourt. The Lakers working right to left in their home yellow uniforms, gold uniforms with purple and white trim.
You know, the big matchup tonight, though, is going to be in the middle. Jahadi White is the type of player that can cause trouble on the glass.
And they go to him right away. Pump fake inside over Samaki Walker. Whistle blows, and the foul is called on Samaki Walker, picking up a quick personal foul. And Jahadi White is a heck of a package. He's had some health problems, but at 290 pounds, a little bit like Shaq anyway.
Yeah, but only 6'9.5" or so, Jahadi White. That's where I thought they may go to start this ball game, get him off the mark, and that's going to make things a lot easier for Michael and the rest of the perimeter players if they, just like the Lakers, you have to establish an inside presence to take the pressure off your perimeter.
Jahadi White good on both free throws and only a 55%er, so a good start for Jahadi White. Fisher up top, getting the start for the first time in a couple of weeks. Lindsey Hunter had started 5 straight games. Walker steps back, Banks went in. Boy, did he call Banks straight away from 18 feet.
That
no way.
Was a brick. It just happened to go in.
Well, sometimes even bricks fall in the right place, and that was one. Tied at 2. Whitney up top. The all-time franchise record holder in three-point makes. And here's Rip Hamilton, first jump shot right through the bottom on Kobe Bryant, 19 feet right side.
And he's the type of player that if you try to go over the top of screens, which Kobe just tried, he'll fade to the corner and get that jumper.
Matson had it left side, brings it up top to Fox. Kobe guarded by Hamilton. Kobe holds it in one hand, looking for Matson into the lane. Kobe pulls up just inside the three-point line. Whistle blows.
Terrible foul.
Absolutely, really silly foul to start things off, particularly a player like Hamilton, who needs to be on the floor for about 40 minutes tonight. Picks one up early on a jump shot.
Well, the first thing you want to do, well, the cardinal rule is you don't foul jump shot shooters, but at the same time, not this first shot of the game. You wait and see if he's going to be, he might have missed that. He might have a bad night tonight, and you don't have to worry about fouling him on jumpers. You just let him take some jumpers.
Wizards are leading it 4-3. Hamilton with a basket. Jahadi White with a couple of free throws. Kobe's first free throw is good. 31 points in the All-Star game on Sunday. Misses the second free throw. Rebound taken by White. The Wizards come in on a 5-game winning streak. Their most recent victory last Thursday, their last game before the break, over the Sacramento Kings, team with the best record in the NBA. Into Jordan, spins baseline. Patented fall-away jump shot, rims out. Nobody goes after the rebound, so Fisher comes to get it after it had bounced twice.
A nice head fake by MJ, just couldn't knock down the shot.
Fisher, it was a 2, and Derek Fisher buries that jump shot. He has gone through periods, too, of shooting lights out and periods of not being able to throw it in the ocean.
Yeah, when he makes his first one, though, look out, because you can just see the confidence grow even more with him.
Lakers up 5-4. MJ off glass, did not draw iron. Bryant with the rebound, pushes it up the middle. Kick pass to Walker. Walker pulls up on the jump hook. That was a nice make. Good from 9 feet by Samaki Walker.
That was great body control, because normally big players, if you give them the ball on that kind of a play, they continue on and get an offensive foul.
Lakers on top, 7-4. Crowd still buzzing. Michael Jordan coming into the arena, and Kobe Bryant called for his first personal foul, holding Rip Hamilton along the baseline. Hamilton in his 3rd season out of UConn.
That last play by Kobe, giving the pass to Samaki, he catches it and stops immediately, or else he catches an offensive foul on Popeye Jones. Good body control, good decision by Samaki.
Hamilton on the curl, picked up by Madsen. Madsen waving his hand in his face. Tough shot by Rip Hamilton. Face or no hand, or in the face, right down on Mark Madsen. Hamilton with 4.
Well, he's a real good jump shot shooter, and he's also a good slasher going toward the rim.
Fisher brings it out right side. Fox in the corner, Walker on the cut, got it in good position against White. 7 on the shot clock. Kobe jumps out. Whitney was in the passing lane. Walker's got to know the clock. 3 on the shot clock. Into the corner to Rick Fox to beat the clock with 1 second. No rebound taken by Hamilton. Here come the Wizards. They pull it back out.
Despite that, the Lakers got off a pretty good look. Had a shot.
Ball on the floor. You know Madsen's going to go and get it. He's on the sideline diving after the loose ball. Popeye Jones on his back.
Good job by Rick Fox, who really harassed Whitney into almost turning that basketball over.
Popeye Jones starting up front at the power forward position. 18 points, 15 rebounds. Perfect from the floor. 8 for 8 versus Sacramento. Inbounded to Jones. Hamilton right side, gets away from Kobe. Pump fake. Jones takes it against Madsen. Stripped by Madsen. 8 on the shot clock. Hamilton skip pass. Whitney, a good three-point shooter. That's not close. Both teams a little bit cold early, save for Samaki Walker. Kobe's got it. Kicks it to Fisher. Fisher sets his feet for three. Backs up. Thought it was good. And the rebound dropped out of bounds by Popeye Jones.
You know, Chris Whitney missed that three, and then when he landed after the shot, he stepped on his own player, a player on the bench, sitting on the floor, stepped on the side of his foot, I believe, and turned the ankle, and they're looking to bring in Ty Lue already, as Whitney acted like he was hurting, and the coach says, hey, you were limping down the floor. I got to get a healthy body out there.
Wow, he's trying to walk it off. Chris Whitney, 10 points a game, 7th season in Washington, a very, very good three-point shooter.
Well, with Lue coming in the game, the scouting report on him is he's a penetrator. He can shoot the three, and he can be a real pest on defense.
Jump shot taken. Good rebound by Walker off the miss from Kobe. Dropped out of bounds. Lakers ball.
This is as aggressive as I've seen Kobe to start the game. Normally he tries to get people into the flow, but he's seen himself in a position to take a shot, and he's already gotten up 2 shots.
8:36 to go in the first quarter. Lakers lead at 7-6. Kobe around the screen, picked up by White. Guarded by Hamilton. Hamilton giving him a lot of room inside to Madsen against Jones. Madsen holds it over his head. Fox on the curl. Madsen backing down. Wants to kick it back outside. Good defense by Michael Jordan on Rick Fox. Block shot. Michael Jordan, a replay of the All-Star game? I think not. The checklist was good this time as MJ throws it down.
Well, again, good defense by MJ. The perimeter is being smothered. The Lakers have to look to get something on the inside.
Michael Jordan, year after year on the All-NBA defensive first team. Fox got in the air, not a good pass. Madsen goes to dig it out. Right side, Bryant above the three-point line, away from the screen by Walker into the lane. Kicks to Fisher, another three. Looks good right through the bottom for Derek Fisher. It was a 2. The toe was on the line.
Well, same play that he made his first shot is good. Drive and kick by Kobe, basket by Fish.
Lakers lead it 9-8 over the Wizards. Hamilton inside of Kobe finds Madsen. Tough shot. He missed that. Good tip out that time by White for the Wizards. Into the corner. Hamilton unguarded and will bury that shot. That's basically an 18-foot layup for Rip Hamilton.
Well, you know, Richard, he loves to shoot the jump shot. The path was there for the to go to the rim. He probably would have gotten a second foul on Samaki.
Fox given lots of room by Jordan. Fisher around the screen, pulls up. Quick shot against Tyronn Lue, his old teammate. Tyronn got his ring in a ceremony with Mitch Kupchak before the game from his championship participation last year. Played very well for the Lakers, particularly in the finals against Allen Iverson. Lue spots up for 3, knows these rims, and a make for Tyronn Lue. Puts the Wizards on top 13-9.
Well, the Lakers had switched. They had Fish guarding Jordan and Fox guarding Lue, and they didn't switch back, and Fox was trying to help Derek Fisher.
6:48 to go in the first quarter. Madsen with it. High up top right side, not a threat. MJ tries for the steal. Fox steps inside, rattled in and out. Boy, Rick Fox wide open from 17 feet, can't buy it.
Lakers are going to have to get something, either going to the basket or somebody's going to have to get into the post.
Jordan into the lane, kicks it back outside to Hamilton. Boy, the Lakers having some tough times at the defensive end. Hamilton getting all sorts of quick looks. An 11-2 run for Washington. Hamilton now with 8.
That was a back screen. Nobody talked, and that left Hamilton wide open.
Madsen with it, top of the key, gives to Fox behind the screen. And this time, Rick Fox with MJ a lot closer to him. Buries the 18-footer.
Rick that time shot the ball as a first resort. A lot of times Rick will shoot as a second or third resort, and you don't have the same rhythm in your shot.
Lakers trailing at 15-11. Screen set by Popeye Jones. Fox trying to fight through it to keep up with Michael Jordan and commits the personal foul.
Popeye Jones, another one of those Wizards that's really playing some good basketball, maybe a little bit above where he normally is. So if he can continue at this pace, it's going to keep the Wizards on a pretty nice roll.
He's a very active forward. Doesn't score all that much, only averaging about 7 points per game, but can block some shots and play very physical. Jordan backing down on Fox. Turnaround jump shot, that's short. Another offensive rebound by White. Jordan, nice pass to Hamilton into the lane. Hamilton, the little finger roll from 3 feet.
And Richard Hamilton has been a real thorn for the Lakers thus far. I mean, getting open and knocking them down.
Hamilton 5 for 6 already in double digits. 5 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bryant pulls up on Popeye Jones. Rebound taken flat-footed by Jordan, who kicks ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton picked up by Fisher. Just inside the three-point line, backing down. Derek Fisher backing him down. Turns away, 9-footer in the lane. No, that came up short. Rebound taken by Walker. Kicks it out to Fox. Fox takes it into the lane, looks right side for Derek Fisher. Fisher with it outside the three-point line, inside to Walker. Walker looking for Fox, set his feet, 18-footer, no. Walker comes up with the offensive rebound, taking it to the lane. Nice pass to Mark Batson, straightaway 16-footer was short all the way. And here comes Tyronn Lue, going against Derek Fisher, pulls up. That comes up short, and Kobe Bryant will take the rebound.
Lue never got his feet under him on that shot. He was going a little too quick and never got set.
Fox into the lane, kicks it right side to Fisher. And on the pass-off, a foul against the Wizards.
Well, with 4:44 to go in the first quarter, Michael Jordan and the Wizards had themselves a 6-point lead. It's the Wizards 17, the Lakers 11 on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
ACC basketball. The march to the madness is heating up. Roger Mason and Virginia look to get back on track heading into the ACC tournament. After a red-hot start, Wake Forest needs one more huge win for a ticket to the big dance. ACC Sunday Night Hoops this week on Fox Sports Net.
An object at rest tends to stay at rest, whereas an object in motion tends to stay in motion. Which is your career? Start the ball rolling at Cal State Fullerton's University Extended Education. You can change your career potential in as little as 1 semester. Taught by industry experts, we offer over 60 certificate programs, all designed to meet the needs of the working professional and provide immediate results. Put your career in motion. Register now with Cal State Fullerton's University Extended Education. Call or visit us online.
Promise her the sun and the moon, but give her the stars. Valentine diamonds from Crescent, like these dazzling diamond pendants, just $99 each. Or the I Love You ring and pendant set, just $149. Let your love shine at Crescent, the value leader.
It's about velocity, aerodynamics, gravity, kinetic energy, friction. It's about sports. It's ESPN Sports Figures. You can score points at school by learning math and physics through the dynamics of sports. ESPN Sports Figures. Put your brain in the game.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Southwest Airlines, the low-fare leader for 30 years. By Carl's Jr., the $6 burger, only $3.95 at Carl's Jr. By Corona Extra, miles away from ordinary. And by Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Wizards leading the Lakers 17-11 in the first quarter. Still 4:44 to go, and the Wizards have dominated the game because of one Richard Hamilton. Only played 7 minutes so far, and Richard is showing the Lakers why they are 13-0 in the last 13 games that he's played for the Wizards, as Michael's found him and he's found the basket, making 5 out of 7 shots. When you get 10 points in 7 minutes on 5 out of 7 shooting, that'll get it done, and he's improving. And 2 years ago, he averaged 9 points a game. Last year, he averaged 18. And right now, he's sitting at 20, and he's just going to get better as he continues to know more and more about the nuances of this game.
And Michael Jordan off to a slow start himself offensively. Stu only 1 for 4, but 3 assists, and he knows where to find Rip Hamilton now in this offense.
Yeah, and they've got to put a better, more attention to Richard Hamilton.
Robert Horry into the game for the first time for the Los Angeles Lakers. That ball is deflected into the backcourt. Fox is going to have to hurry. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Fox inside of Jordan. MJ knocks it off of Rick Fox's leg. Mentioned that Michael Jordan, a member of the All-NBA defensive first team, 9 times during his career.
Boy, he does a good job of stripping Rick, and Rick just has the ball go right off of his shin, out of bounds.
Whitney, who turned an ankle after he stepped over the sideline, stepped on one of his own teammates' foot into the game and immediately finds Michael Jordan for an 18-footer. Straight away as the Wizards lead it now, 19-11.
Popeye and Jahadi White, they do a great job of setting screens, and Richard Hamilton and Michael make the most of it.
Medvedenko into the game. Fisher steps inside. Thought he was knocked off balance with a foul. The Lakers will get a fresh shot clock on the tip out by Medvedenko. Inside to Kobe, posting up on Hamilton, immediately double team. Horry for 3, looks good, a little bit long. Medvedenko with the tip, controlled by Chris Whitney of the Washington Wizards.
Well, see, that time Kobe was in the post. You got to have somebody that's going to draw attention in the post to free up the perimeter.
Jordan finds Popeye Jones all alone for the rebound is Robert Horry. Bryant right side against Hamilton. The Lakers got to get some scoring into the middle. You mentioned that. We talked about it on the pregame shows, Stu, and they have not gotten it so far as Kobe Bryant is fouled by Popeye Jones.
And the defensive philosophy for the Wizards is very good right now. They're trying to make sure that when Kobe gets the ball, especially on any kind of a screen, they're stepping out that second guy, stringing him out, and really making him go east and west instead of north and south.
And the Los Angeles Lakers only 2 for their last 11 field goal attempts. Brendan Haywood out of North Carolina, a rookie, 22 years of age, playing very, very well for the Wizards when maybe not so much was expected into the game now for the first time. The Wizards showing some 2-3 zone. Kobe kicks it outside to Fisher. That's short, so now the Lakers are 2 for their last 12 field goal attempts. Michael Jordan with the rebound.
The defensive end is where the Lakers are going to have to get control of this game, because right now the Wizards really executing their offense pretty well.
3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jordan on the roll, 17-footer. That came up short. Medvedenko, good block out against Haywood. Comes away with the rebound. Fisher into the front court. Ori left. Kobe running right side. Gives it to Fox high above the three-point line. Ori down in the post. Back to Medvedenko, to Kobe. Kobe gets into the lane, skip pass to Fisher, open for another 3. That's off the mark. Lakers are 2 for their last 13. Kobe from 19 feet, another miss, 2 for 14. Ori with the offensive rebound. Medvedenko squares up, loses Haywood, gets in the lane. Easy play to call as he's pushed from behind.
Excellent job by Slava. Showed the shot fake, and that got Brendan Haywood way out of position defensively, and he took advantage of it. 2:33 to go in the first. Lakers are down by 8, 19-11 from the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Flying to the San Francisco Bay Area for business? When you choose from any of Southwest Airlines' 96 daily nonstops to Oakland or San Jose, you can receive double credit by booking your flight on Southwest.com. Get a free ticket when you fly just 4 round trips.
You are now free to move about the country.
Lifeguard! Help! Lifeguard! I'm drowning! Help me!
Around here, things aren't always what you'd expect. Like the redesigned 2002 Mercedes-Benz M-Class. It costs a lot less than you'd think and comes with rescheduled maintenance.
Early going in this one, the Lakers trailing the Wizards 19-11. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
What do women want? Flowers?
Yes.
Chocolates?
Yes.
A gift?
Oh, yes.
The Whitman Sampler Bouquet from Teleflora. Why take any chances?
Back at Staples Center, the Washington Wizards' Michael Jordan spent 13 years, of course, with the Chicago Bulls. And you remember a very special moment in the 1991 finals. MJ down the middle, AC Green, Sam Perkins on that team. Boy, and that about typified how spectacular Michael Jordan was in that playoff series as the Bulls won the championship 4-1. Michael Jordan, the finals MVP.
Well, what a career he's had. 31-point career point average, 5-time MVP, 6-time NBA Finals MVP, 10-time scoring titles. Or he's just done everything, but more impressively, 9 times all defensive team.
And if he keeps this up, Stu, this may be one of his greatest accomplishments of all. Averaging upwards of 25 points per game and leading this otherwise woeful team into the playoffs as Kobe Bryant ends. Speaking of woeful, that was the streak for the Lakers. They were only 2 for their last 14. Kobe buries that jumper from 19 feet as the Lakers trail at 19-13.
Well, that's only the Lakers' 6th point in the last 7.5 minutes.
Hamilton stripped by Medvedenko, knocked to the floor, and Slava will be called for the personal foul.
Well, Slava was in pretty good position. If you were going to reach there, it's one thing, but he not only reached, he went for the complete steal, body, head first and all, and that put him in a position to get contact with Richard Hamilton and knocked Hamilton off his feet, picks up the foul.
The Lakers are out of fouls with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the quarter. First meeting of the year between the Wizards and the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers won both last season. Hamilton on the curl, 19 feet. Boy, right now, he is really finding space away from Kobe Bryant.
Well, he's doing a good job of coming off the screens. If I were guarding him, I'd make him go one way. I wouldn't play him honest, so he had a choice.
Devin George into the game now, takes a pass right side from Ori, back to Ori, into the post. Tyron Nesby guarding Kobe Bryant. Into the lane, Ori wasn't expecting it, steps back, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Devin George right off the bench. Cold shooting continues for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you can see where the improvement in the Wizards begins. It begins on the defensive end. They really do a good job of helping one another.
Whitney left side, Lindsey Hunter also back in, started 5 consecutive games, coming off the bench once again. And Tyrone Nesby, formerly with the Los Angeles Clippers, spent 2 years in Los Angeles with the Clippers, buries the 17-footer left side. The Lakers trail it 23-13.
And you see one team hitting their jumpers and another team struggling.
And Lindsey Hunter, his struggles absolutely continue. As you talked about it before, Stu, only getting 3-point looks, battle for the rebound off the Medvedenko miss. And Brendan Haywood will jump it up with Slava Medvedenko.
Well, Slava did a good job of getting that offensive rebound, but then found himself in a real bad position underneath the basket, tried to shoot it, and the Lakers very fortunate to even get a jump ball out of this situation.
Lakers are shooting 27%, only 6 for 22 to start this basketball game. 56.9 seconds remaining. Haywood controls the tip, and here comes Richard Hamilton, 6 for 8 so far in the first half. No question about it, leading the way for the Washington Wizards. Jordan on the bench right now. Lakers trailing at 23-13. Whitney looking inside, goes into Haywood, and he is pushed from behind by Medvedenko, who picks up his second personal foul in less than 3 minutes of play, Stu.
Well, that's just one of those, just being overzealous in the defensive post there as Slava pushed on Brendan Haywood. And now Haywood's going to get to the free throw line to shoot 2. The Lakers already down by 10. Talked about at the top, the team that established the defensive end first would grab control, obviously, and it's been the Wizards. The Lakers' perimeter shooting leaves a lot to be desired.
Nothing easy coming for the Los Angeles Lakers, nothing off their defense in transition. It's become a jump shooting contest, at least for now, that the Wizards are winning easily because they established some inside presence as well. Medvedenko has to sit with 2 personal fouls. Mitch Richmond comes in for the first time, and he'll be joined on the floor by Courtney Alexander for the Wizards at the next stoppage. There's the horn, and Courtney Alexander out of Fresno State will come in, averaging just under 6 points per game in his second season.
Well, the Lakers come out with basically 4 guards because I look at Devin George as a guy that can also play the guard position. So Doug Collins counters, brings in 4 defensive players.
Haywood good on the free throw. And the Lakers trail it now after both free throws are good, 25-13. Kobe into the front court, guarded by Nesby. Kicks to Devin George, just missed the 3, and now he buries the 3-point shot.
So the Lakers wanted a quick shot on that play. Kobe did a good job of driving and kicking. Now they'll get the final shot of the quarter.
Lakers trail it 25-16. Whitney holds it up top, guarded closely by Hunter. Screen comes right side to Haywood. Whitney around it, stops up for 3, jump shot, that's long. Battle for the rebound taken by George. Plenty of time for Kobe to set the last play. Guarded by Courtney Alexander. Alexander backs off, give Kobe room. Lakers trail it 25-16. Kobe pulls up 18 feet straight away. There's a miss. Rebound inside by Whitney. And the first quarter is over, and the defensive stand, at least in the first quarter, Stu, made by the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, the defensive stand and the offensive of Richard Hamilton led the way. Richard with 12 points, making 6 out of 8 from the field. 25-16, the Wizards lead it. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network, and you're watching Fox Sports Net.
Cube, Epps, 2 unlikely partners.
But I'm the boss. Okay, partner. I mean, boss.
You the boss. $20 million in stolen diamonds.
Just shoot out the back tire. Who you think I am, Mel Gibson?
24 hours to collect.
Got a plan.
Trust me.
That wasn't part of the plan. Improvise.
Yeah. On March 8th.
Look at your hairline. You ain't got a 4-head, you got a 5-head.
It's all about the Benjamins.
I'm getting earrings like Allen Iverson, fool. Put them back.
Rated R. Starts Friday, March 8th.
5 of America's 10 bestsellers. #1 in Southern California. And now, your Ford dealers are taking it to the street with 0% financing or big factory cash on the cars and trucks that have made Ford the leader. See your Ford dealer for the right deal, the right time, right now.
Happy President's Day!
That's right. It's the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. History-making savings on 24 makes, hundreds of models, thousands of vehicles.
Wow, that's a lot!
Yes, plus over 1,400 used to choose with a money-back guarantee.
It's the one-stop place to shop.
So don't miss the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. 15 Freeway, exit Harupa, between the 10 and 60 Freeway.
Ontario Auto Center.
One day you'll give her that dream house, but today, give her the stars. Valentine diamonds from Crescent, like this dazzling diamond pendant, just $99. Or this diamond and created ruby box set, just $199. Let your love shine at Crescent, the value leader. Promise her the sun and the moon, but give her the stars. It's easy with instant credit from Crescent. Like these dazzling diamond hoop earrings or this diamond ring and pendant at the spectacular one-time value of just $10 a month. Let your love shine at Crescent, the value leader.
Well, the Wizards leading the Lakers by a 25-16 score at the end of the first quarter. In that first quarter, the Lakers offensively obviously could get nothing accomplished as the Wizards controlled both ends of the floor. The Wizards made 10 out of 20 shots. The Lakers made 7 out of 24. Three-point shooting, 1 out of 3 for Washington, 1 out of 7 for the Lakers. The Wizards didn't turn the ball over one time, and the Lakers had 2. Jordan made 2 out of his 6 attempts, and Kobe only 1 out of 5.
And Stu, that is the second slowest first quarter for the Los Angeles Lakers so far this year, putting only 16 points on the scoreboard. They were able to score only 15 against Sacramento earlier this season in the first quarter as Kobe Bryant goes to the sideline. Kobe in the first quarter put up only 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting.
Well, with Kobe on the bench now, as Christian Laettner has checked in, just activated today. But as Kobe goes to the bench, now somebody is going to have to create offense, or else you just smother jump shot shooters.
George Hunter jumps into the lane. Lindsey Hunter on the curl and a 16-footer right through the bottom for Lindsey Hunter's first basket.
Well, Lindsey should be able to shoot over the top of Ty Lue because of the size differential.
Not often that Lindsey Hunter says he's got a big size advantage over somebody, but he does against Tyronn Lue. Goes into the lane, almost loses it. Jordan back in the game, guarded by Richmond. What a pair. Mitch Richmond against Michael Jordan. Jordan into the lane, and he is bumped by Richmond.
Well, one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to play Michael that close. You want to give him just a little bit of space around the perimeter because he's still clever enough off the dribble to get past you. And as he does that against Mitch Richmond, Richmond picks up his first 5.
Richmond, the 25th leading scorer all time in the NBA. MJ, number 4 on the list, having now gone over 30,000 points. Jordan backing down, steps inside, blocked by Walker. Good play by Lindsey Hunter, kicks ahead to Mitch Richmond. Robert Horry on the trail. Richmond lost his footing, comes away with a 9-footer, and the Lakers come up empty after a good defensive play. And here come the Wizards pushing it the other way.
Well, you get a 2-on-1. You don't get anything out of it. You actually have to settle for a 10-footer.
Mitch Richmond lost his footing a little bit, maybe slipped in a wet spot, and after that, it was not a good possession at the offensive end for the Lakers. Lue, one hard dribble left, 17-footer right through the bottom for Tyronn Lue, now with 5.
Well, he's got such quickness. You have to respect his dribble drive, and that creates a space for his jump shot.
The Los Angeles Lakers wanted Tyronn Lue back in a Los Angeles Laker uniform, no doubt about that, but he was offered a lot more money by the Washington Wizards. Missed by the Lakers, Devin George, and Lue comes away after the deflection with a long rebound. Tyronn Lue now in his 4th season, spent 3 years here with the Lakers through his legs. Christian Laettner missed all kinds of games, 24 in total. Passes down inside. This is his first action since December 24th. That shot is missed. Lakers all pointing at Brendan Haywood, but the Washington Wizards will inbound with a fresh shot clock.
I really thought he pointed the wrong way. I thought Brendan Haywood hit the ball last, but they're giving it to the Wizards. Now they're changing their mind. Yeah, giving it back, giving it to the Lakers. That's a good job of officials getting together and saying that I had a good view of that one, and it went off of Brendan Haywood.
Ron Elysiak, Rodney Mott, and Ted Bernhardt, the officials this evening. Richmond with it outside. It's Richmond, George, Walker, Ori, and Lindsey Hunter on the floor for the Lakers. Hunter just made a shot, comes up empty, gets his own rebound, and ends up with a layup, going hard after his offensive rebound. Lindsey Hunter now with 4.
Nobody knows where the shot's going to go better than the guy that shot it. He missed the first one, tracked it down, and got an easy one.
Lakers trail it 27-20, 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the half. Jordan pretty quiet first half. He did have 3 assists. Around Devin George, missed the slam dunk, but will get to the free throw line.
Again, Devin really biting on every little head fake that Michael gave him, and when you do that, you're pretty much at the mercy of the offensive player. As he goes one way, comes back the next, and then ends up with the dunk that gets fouled. No question about the foul. Michael will shoot 2 and see if he can give the Wizards back a 9-point lead, as the Wizards lead right now 27-20.
Jordan 4 points in the first quarter to go along with 3 assists. That free throw rattles out. Just 79% free throw shooter. All of his numbers with respect to shooting are down this year from when he retired ostensibly 3 years ago, and from his career numbers.
There's reasons for that. He's settling. He's really basically a jump shot shooter now. He doesn't get the luxury of attacking the rim and getting those dunks and all the layups that really add into your shooting percentage.
Robert Horry down the lane around Haywood. Off the backboard, doesn't draw iron. The Lakers a very poor shooting first quarter, and that is carried over into the second. Haywood wanted it in the post. Nesby goes the other way. Laettner up top, left knee heavily bandaged, guarded by Ori, around Ori. Up fake, clobbered by Robert Ori. No foul is called. Laettner lost control. Ori into the front court. Looks for Lindsey Hunter right side. Instead goes into the post to Walker. Backing it down against Haywood. Kicks it out to Richmond. 18 feet right side. Pull up jump shot. Tapped by Ori. Grabbed by Robert Ori. Great effort by Ori. Second chance opportunity for Hunter. Rims in and out. The Los Angeles Lakers cannot buy a basket from the perimeter. They are now 9 for 32 from the floor.
And with no inside presence, that's what they're left with, shooting perimeter shots.
Jordan kicks it outside to Lue. That rims in and out. Rebound deflected off of Mitch Richmond.
Well, this timeout comes at a good time for the Lakers. There's 8:38 to play in the half, and the Lakers are still sitting on 20. The Wizards sitting on 28. Not an exciting first quarter on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.
I used to pay someone to wax my car, and then one day I went into Kragen. Yeah, he used to spend about $150 to have his classic detailed. I told him for that he could do it himself about 30 times. I just showed him he could do it. Give him a few tips, you know. Oh, yeah. All this and money left over.
For the best service, the best selection, and the low price guaranteed, shop Kragen Auto Parts. Castrol GTX motor oil is just 79 cents a quart after rebate with coupon, and a full-size diamond plate truck box is only $149.
Enjoy Pepsi, y'all. Come Hey, joy, totally joy in the Pepsi them.
This track is missing something.
That's the flavor. All people in the party, if you're ready to rock, let me see you throw your hands in the air to the joy of Pepsi. Pepsi.
Totally new Nissan Altima.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Original Coors. Nothing beats an original. By Mercedes-Benz and the Southern California Mercedes-Benz dealers. Stop by and test drive an affordable Mercedes-Benz today. And by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, Is it in you? Back at Staples Center, the Los Angeles Lakers trailing the visiting Washington Wizards 28-20, 8:38 to go in the first half. And as you might imagine, a few dignitaries here tonight sitting courtside, or as close as they could get. This was a tough seat. Steve Harvey, Gary Shandling is also here, along with Selma Hayek and Ed Norton. Chris Rock, there they are. What a beautiful couple. There is Chris Rock. He was also back at the All-Star game. And the one and only Jack Nicholson seems to be enjoying himself early on, Stu.
Jack's sitting over there talking about, hey, I should suit up. I can hit as many shots as the Lakers have hit so far, 9 out of 32.
And they started, Stu, 3 for 4. That's 6 for their last 28. All perimeter jump shots, and the Lakers cannot buy a basket. Jordan now, as the Lakers get back into a zone. Brian Shaw into the game now for the first time for the Lakers. Jordan with a jump shot right side, misses that. Ori battles for the rebound. It's the Lakers basketball.
Well, the Lakers came out of that timeout in a zone, and they really caught the Wizards a little bit off guard, but they did settle in and finally got a good look by MJ.
And Jordan now only 2 for 8. We talked about his shooting percentages, 42 on the year, 51% shooter for his remarkable career. Ori with it inside to Shaw, much taller than former teammate Tyronn Lue. Good cut by Mitch Richmond, blows the layup. The unbelievably poor shooting continues for the Lakers. Jordan kicks left side to Lue, loses Samaki Walker, 16-foot pull-up jump shot. That rattles out, rebound taken by Walker.
Well, Mitch Richmond had his shot altered by Brendan Haywood that time, and Mitch was worried about eating some leather.
The Wizards have led throughout, and right now the Lakers trail at 28-20, 7:35 to go in the first half. Shaw backing down on Lue, backing down. Haywood comes over on the double team, kick outside to Richmond. Bryant just back into the game. Quick pull-up, three-point jump shot. That's missed. Robert Ori gets the rebound, but Brian Shaw out of bounds.
Well, Brian Shaw, I mean, he hasn't played. Last time he played, I was still in the league. I mean, it's tough. Brian comes in the game trying to get this team pointed in the right direction this evening.
Well, the Lakers struggling, no question about that. Struggled against the Chicago Bulls after a brilliant road trip, having won 4 out of 5. Leitner along the baseline, comes up short, 16 feet. Kobe with the rebound. Now, what's in Kobe's mind right now, Stu? Does he really have to try to find a basket, or does he still try to get people involved as he skips to Mitch Richmond, who knocks down the 19-footer?
Well, Kobe's job right now, in my mind, is to do a lot of try to do a lot of penetrating, drive and kick. That frees up players to shoot jump shots as opposed to passing it around the perimeter and taking jump shots under duress.
Kobe now with his 4th assist. The Lakers showed a lot of zone against Chicago. We're seeing it now against Washington. Kobe jumps out on Lue. Nesby down the middle. Nesby into the lane on the floater. Nice shot by Tyrone Nesby.
But with any zone, boy, you have a lot of seams in it, and Nesby just found one. Phil Jackson not happy with the defense right now and letting his team know. 6:27 to go in the half. The Lakers are down by 8. 30-22 as Ty Nesby knocks down the 30th point for the Wizards on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Because your toes miss the ocean. Because fall in New England only happens in New England. Because the best fishing is always the furthest away. Because your inner cowboy needs to yodel. Because babies are only babies for so long.
Yeah.
Satan on line 3.
Hello.
You're mine, Box.
You wish.
I caught you in a lie. We don't make it till you order it, please.
It's true. My burgers and sandwiches are served hot and fresh because we don't make it till you order it. Honest.
Really? Sorry, my bad. If you ever need courtside seats, let me know.
They may not trust mankind, but on March 15th,
Prepare for the Ice Age!
they have to save it.
Oh, that's perfect.
Ray Romano.
You're an embarrassment to nature. Do you know that?
John Leguizamo.
Captain Iceberg ahead!
Dennis Leary. And Scrat.
Ow! We are the weirdest herd I've ever seen.
Ice Age.
I'm pooped.
3, 2, 1. Rated PG. March 15th only in theaters.
30-22, the Wizards leading the Lakers with 6:27 left in the first half, not the first quarter, the first half. The matchup we talked about at the top of the show, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Well, where is it? 5 points for Michael on 2 out of 8. He does have 4 assists. And Kobe, he's got 3 points, 1 out of 6. He also has 4 assists. So that shows you what goes into the framework of a team game is getting other people involved. And thus far, the Wizards have gotten more people involved than the Lakers.
Boy, no question about that. Richard Hamilton off to an absolutely brilliant start, made 6 of his first 8 shots, leading the way for the Wizards now with 12 points. He is still on the sideline. Jordan, Leitner, Haywood, Tyrone Nesby, and Tyronn Lue in the game now for the blue-clad Washington Wizards. First meeting of the year, Kobe, shake, bake, step back. The Lakers, nothing but jump shots and nothing through the bottom.
And Kobe's taking the jumper because he knows he can penetrate, but once he penetrates, they're bringing that second guy, so he's taking what he thinks he can get individually.
Lue, three-point shot out of the corner, that's short. Leitner went to get the rebound, and Kobe knocked it out of his hands. No question that that ball should belong to the Washington Wizards. The official inadvertently pointed in the wrong direction, getting Doug Collins up off the sideline.
I'm surprised officials don't point in the wrong direction more often because you get turned around quite a bit, and sometimes you do make that mistake.
Hamilton back in the game for the Wizards. Jordan inbounds to Nesby. Lakers still showing a 1-2-2, 2-3 zone. Nesby, nothing. There was no defense there at all. Nesby just missed a wide open three-point look. The Lakers, quite frankly, still look lost in this zone defense.
Well, they haven't practiced it a whole lot, but they're working on it more and more. They just don't get a lot of practice days.
Hamilton inside of Richmond, kicks to Leitner. Ori came out to pressure that jump shot. High for the rebound is Mitch Richmond. Brian Shaw pushing the ball into the front court, trying to get something going for the Lakers. They trail it 30-22. They are fortunate to only be trailing by 8. Shaw for 3, rattles that one home. And after all of this horrible shooting, Stu, the Lakers with 5:25 to go only trail at 30-25.
That time again, Kobe driving, drawing 3 defenders that time and hitting the open man.
Kobe now with his 5th assist. Jordan into the lane, pump fake, loses control. Haywood over the top of Samaki Walker. Good two-handed follow for Brendan Haywood.
That's what scares me about the zone. You're going to give up a lot of offensive rebounds to these pros.
Kobe skipped past to Ori, unguarded in the corner for 3. That's good for Robert Ori's first basket.
And just like that, they're only down by 4 with almost 5 minutes left to go in the half.
Kobe now with half a dozen assists. Richmond in the zone with Shaw up top. Ori chases Leitner out of the paint. Back up to Tyrone Nesby. Rotates the ball to Jordan, 17 feet right side. Quick jump shot and good for Michael Jordan.
They were confused that time. Mitch Richmond at first was in man. Then he said, well, are we in zone? He left that area open.
Jordan now with 7. Kobe into the lane, throws it up left-handed. Trying to look for somebody to pass to. Missed it and then followed his own shot with a two-handed dunk.
Well, here come the Wizards right back in a hurry. The Lakers look like they want to show zone again.
Shaw lets there are playing zone. Nesby into the lane. Hamilton, 18-footer, got away with a walk. Drop pass to Christian Leitner. Nobody comes to help, and Leitner with a layup.
That's the second walk that Richard Hamilton has gotten away with. The officials, if I'm one of the defenders, I tell him, keep an eye on his pivot foot.
Lakers trail it 36-30, just under 4 minutes to play. Richmond around a screen, 19-footer. Looks good, is good for Richmond. Richmond now with 4, Stu.
Doug Collins said, well, if the Lakers are going to stay in this zone, let me send in my zone buster. They're getting ready to send in Hubert Davis.
He's been out for quite a while with some flu problems, missed 5 straight games. That was all before the All-Star break. Jordan into the lane, gets bumped, spins it up and in, Michael Jordan, and wants the foul to get to the free throw line.
And should be at the free throw line. He got hit on that shot.
9 points now for MJ. Pass inside to Kobe, dribbles it out, fights his way along the baseline, picked up by Hamilton, goes right side, kicks to Shaw, Shaw into the lane, outside to Ori, inside the three-point line. Richmond, he walked on the perimeter, gets into the lane, lots of contact, charger block, charging foul called against Mitch Richmond. Tyrone Nesby standing in to take the contact.
Mitch says, ooh, I see a seam. Seam was there, but also a defender came over, and Nesby stands, gets the contact, gets the call in his favor, and the ball goes to the Washington Wizards. We got a timeout. 3:15 to go in the first half, and the Lakers look like they might be heating up a little bit from the perimeter. They only trail by 6. It's the Wizards and Michael Jordan, 38. The Lakers, 32 on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.
just stay in its tracks.
Just stay in its tracks.
The Jaguar X-Type, the only car in its class with all-wheel drive, standard. For exceptional values on the X-Type, visit your Jaguar retailer today.
Each year, the NBA and its players connect with youth and their communities to show the importance of reading.
It's fun, and books are cool too.
And through laughter, joy, and an open heart, their message is clear.
Reading is important, and I love to read.
You can achieve whatever you believe. So join the Lakers, grab a book, and help a child read to achieve.
Lakers trailing it in the second quarter by 6. Let's pause now 10 seconds for station identification on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Rated E.
I want to remind you that coming up at halftime on Fox Sports Net from right here at Staples Center, be sure and stay tuned for a preview of tonight's Southern California Sports Report. And on KLAC and the Lakers Radio Network, it's Larry Burnett at the half.
Michael Jordan, averaging 25 points in 39 minutes. John Stockton, Keem Olajuwon, Pat Ewing, and Kevin Willis. Yeah, those names are players that are old in this league. Jordan's 38, the others 39. Well, Michael might as well be 39. He'll be 39 on Sunday.
And Michael Jordan, with his 51 points against Charlotte back in December, became the oldest player in NBA history to score over 50 points. Hamilton still looking for his first basket of the second quarter. Fakes Kobe, steps inside, had 12 in the first quarter. Derek Fisher back in the game for the Lakers. Good rebound, kicks ahead to Kobe. The Lakers trail it by 6. Kobe into the lane. Rick Fox also back in. Tough runner for Rick Fox, looking for the foul. Boy, bad shot by Rick, right back into the game.
If you want to attack the basket, you better go with aggression. And Rick that time went, but he took the little runner off of 1 foot.
Hubert Davis brings it right side, looking inside to Hamilton, guarded by Fisher. Lakers in man-to-man. They've shown an awful lot of zone and now get called for an illegal 3 seconds at the defensive end. That will be an automatic technical foul against the Lakers.
And Richard Hamilton at 91% from the charity stripe will shoot the tee. The Lakers get caught, as you mentioned, in that defensive 3-second violation.
Not a lot of free throws in this game, as we might expect, Stu, with all the jump shooting that has gone on from both teams. The Lakers only to the free throw line twice, and that was in about the first 45 seconds when Kobe Bryant was fouled foolishly by Richard Hamilton. Technical free throw is good.
Doug Collins told his team, look, we don't need to foul them on jump shots. They haven't established any inside presence. Let's not foul them on the jump shot. Let's just be there to harass.
Hamilton now with 13, around Kobe into the lane, jump stop, kicks to Jones. Mark Madsen back in. Jones loses him. Nice little runner off the glass. Right side, 12 feet by Popeye Jones. The Wizards' lead is back up to 9.
Well, Popeye, I mentioned it earlier, really playing good basketball this season for the Wizards. Some of the reasons why they're 26 and 21.
Kobe's got it right side. Madsen set a screen. Kobe away from it. Reverses the ball. Now Medvedenko's got it. He can make that shot. Jahidi White came out to bother it. Good defensive closeout by the center for the Wizards. Jahidi White, well, Jordan with the rebound.
Slava still had a dribble left. When you have your dribble left and you got a player rushing at you like that, don't even take the shot. Go to the rim.
Hamilton off the curl. Gets the bounce. No. Jahidi White. Speaking of White, once again with a follow dunk for the Wizards as the Lakers trail it now by 11.
Yeah, and Jahidi White, with the lineup the Lakers have, especially on the floor right now, he'll have his way on the inside.
Fisher with it outside the three-point line. Medvedenko squares up, loses it to Jahidi White. Pulls it away like he was taking the ball away from a running back. Jordan with it, advancing it against Rick Fox. Gets bumped, and Michael Jordan is called for the offensive foul. and quizzically just hands the ball to Ron Elysiak. The foul called against MJ.
Mike looks at him like, what are you talking about? Back in the day, that was definitely not a foul on me, but right now, they're not giving me any love.
Boy, not a lot of contact there in any case. Just a little bump. No call probably would have been appropriate.
Well, the next time down, Michael will shoot free throws.
Fox with it right side, looks inside to Fisher, guarded by Davis. Kicks outside to Fox. The Lakers can't buy a basket. Can't get anything going in the paint. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lakers look disorganized. Fisher with it outside the three-point line, taking it into the lane. Jordan comes to help. No foul called. Deflected off of Michael Jordan. Came over, and the Lakers will inbound. 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, again, when you have to create your own offense, it's very, very difficult. When you work inside out, it makes everything a lot easier.
And no inside presence because Shaquille O'Neal on the injured list is missing his 10th game of the year. Medvedenko into the lane, has the shot blocked as the 24-second shot clock buzzer goes off. Give a turnover to the Los Angeles Lakers with 53.9 seconds remaining in the half. Stu, they trail it 43-32.
Well, they made that run, cut the lead down to 4, and you thought that maybe they were going to, start playing some better basketball. But since that time, the Wizards have maintained control and look to take a big lead into the intermission.
Jones with it, kicks to Jordan. Jordan goes quickly, give and go. Nice play. Popeye Jones with the basket and the foul, and giving another assist to Michael Jordan. Jordan now with 4 assists on the game. Kobe Bryant with 6 in that category.
Nice job by Popeye. He just passes it to Michael, cuts to the basket. Michael goes up like he's going to shoot and says, here, Popeye, you're open. I got enough points in the bank. I've scored a lot in my career. You get some. Popeye says, okay, I will. Makes the basket, goes to the line for a three-point opportunity to stretch this lead to 14. That would be the largest of the day.
And Slava Medvedenko, Stu, just picked up his 3rd personal foul. A team that is very short-handed up front as Popeye Jones nails the free throw there for the Wizards. Jones now with 5 in the first half. A 10-0 run for the Wizards. Fisher looking for the 3 out of the corner. That's good for Derek Fisher. The Lakers trail it 46-35.
Well, that's what the Lakers going to have to do in the second half. Put shooters in the corners and let Kobe create the offense.
Jordan looking to go 2 for 1. Pull up 17-footer. Vintage MJ right over Rick Fox. Jordan now in double figures with 11.
Boy, you can see him getting his legs back. He's lost weight. He's really starting to come around.
Kobe is stripped by Jordan. Jordan coming against Rick Fox. Fox cuts him off. No foul called. And Rick Fox, maybe a saving defensive play for the Lakers. Lakers out of fouls. Foul had been called. That would have sent MJ to the free throw line.
And Doug Collins sending in point guards galore as he brings in Whitney and Ty Lue to run to get the last shot with only 15 seconds left in the half. So Phil Jackson counters, brings in a lineup that he feels can match up defensively a little better. We got a 20-second timeout by the Wizards with 15 seconds left in the half, with the Lakers trailing 48-35 on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
What helps graduates from ITT Tech get noticed when it comes to the job market? Maybe it's the curriculum.
It's designed by ITT Tech with input from employers.
And they pay attention to what businesses want. They have advisors from places like mine to help teach the students the knowledge and skills used in industry.
Businesses evolve with the times, so has ITT Technical Institute. Find out about our career-focused programs and what they can help you do. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web.
Back at Staples Center, the Washington Wizards have led throughout and now hold a 7-point cushion over the Los Angeles Lakers. 35 points would be a season low for the first half. They're on that number right now, Stu, back on November 18th against the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, they would tie that, as you mentioned, they did it against Sacramento, and with only 15 seconds, it doesn't look like they're going to get another attempt in this half.
Lue with it out up top. Jordan setting the screen, Lue around it. Jordan pops outside, one-on-one against Rick Fox. Holds it in one hand, goes right, pull-up jump shot, head fake, falls back. Jordan flat shot, rebound taken by Kobe Bryant. And that will end the first half. The Los Angeles Lakers, one jump shot after another, and they got within 4, but now they trail the Washington Wizards by a score of 48-35. This is the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network, and you're watching Fox Sports Net. Now let's go to John Fricke with a Southern California Sports Report.
All right, thank you very much, Paul Sunderland. Todd Donahoe is here, and Jack Haley is going to provide his analysis on the first half. What Michael did, what Kobe did or did not do, and what the Lakers now have to do in half number 2 to get back into this basketball game, hopefully win it. We're at the break here at Staples. Halftime analysis coming up in just a moment.
5 of America's 10 bestsellers. Number 1 in Southern California. And now, your Ford dealers are taking it to the street with 0% financing or big factory cash on the cars and trucks that have made Ford the leader. See your Ford dealer for the right deal, the right time, right now.
Brian, let's go.
What?
Okay.
You okay?
Okay.
I'll get it. I'll get it. I got it.
Let's go.
Conservation. It's a way of life, and the best way to help prevent blackouts.
The 240 horsepower Nissan Pathfinder.
Being a winner means beating the clock. That's why people who choose to win choose Adelphia Long Distance, because Adelphia always beats the clock. With a winning rate of 8 cents a minute, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Plus, there are no monthly fees or access codes. And Adelphia also beats the clock by billing in 6-second increments. So call 1-888-374-8444 now and choose a winner. Adelphia Long Distance.
The world needs now is love, sweet love. Sweet, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little love.
And the resorts made for love are Sandals. 10 Caribbean hideaways for couples voted the world's best, where everything's included, so all you need is love.
Love, sweet love for love.
Book now, save 30%. Call your travel agent or 1-800-SANDALS.
You're watching Fox Sports Net. This is your Southern California sports update from the Fox Sports News Desk.
Halftime at Staples Center, and the Lakers trail 48-35 to the Wizards. I'm Todd Donahoe with John Fricke and Jack Haley. And Jack and John, I don't think this is what Laker fans had in mind when they thought about Michael and Kobe going at it. Michael with 11 points and Kobe with 5 at the break.
Well, everybody expected Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant to go at each other. The difference in this one, though, Richard Hamilton. He came out on fire. He didn't coming off the screens. He did not knocking down shots. The Lakers defense focused on Richard Hamilton and focused on Michael Jordan. Consequently, they left open Richard Hamilton. He's a great shooter. He was coming off the shots and he's getting wide open. You saw there Michael Jordan double teamed on the ball, and again, he's got a pure stroke, no defense on him. So for the Lakers, they've got to find a way to contain Richard Hamilton and stop Michael Jordan. Michael now finished with 11.
Jack, there's no pointing fingers for that Lakers first half, again tying their season low for 35 points and a half that they had back in November against Sacramento. But Kobe Bryant, everybody expected Kobe and Michael, and then Kobe really not bringing his A game so far.
We'll give credit to Doug Collins, the head coach. Doug came out and double-teamed Kobe Bryant right away. I talked to him in the pregame. He told me, stop Kobe Bryant, make the rest of the team beat you, and that's what happened for the Lakers. They have no inside presence. No one can make a shot from anywhere inside, and they're struggling from the perimeter. Every time Kobe Bryant touches the ball, they're running, they're jumping him, they're forcing him to beat him in other ways, and right now, he's playing really 1-on-5 basketball because he's not getting any help from any of his teammates.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this team obviously misses Shaquille O'Neal. They've got no inside presence in this game. They kick the ball outside, and they're just cold. I mean, the Lakers are just cold. Kobe with only 5 points, Michael Jordan with 11 points, and finally a little bit of excitement toward the end of the first half with Michael Jordan getting into it. Okay, we are at the half, and the Lakers trail 48-35 to the Wizards. Don't forget, we'll see you after the game on the Southern California Sports Report with a complete post-game story.
On March 1st, one young, normal,
healthy American male will attempt the unthinkable.
No sex for Lent for 40 days.
You're the guy who can't finish a sandwich. You think you can go 40 days?
You won't last a week. There's just one problem.
My name's Erica.
She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. We are totally connecting, and it's not a sexual thing.
Josh Hartnett.
Good night.
Good night.
40 days and 40 nights.
I somehow don't think Mr. Butterworth would appreciate that.
Rated R. In theaters everywhere Friday, March 1st.
There's one thing for certain, I'll love you till I die. And if you're ever hurting, I'll run right to your side.
Around here, things aren't always what you'd expect. Like the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. It costs a lot less than you'd think.
What's up, fool?
Hip-hop, uncut, beyond AM, beyond FM, XM, satellite radio. Available at your local electronics store.
Do you know what sound this is? Or what this sound is? It's the sound of someone being bothered and even harmed by your smoking. And just because someone doesn't say anything to you, it doesn't mean that that person is not being harmed by your secondhand smoke. So don't pretend you don't hear this, or this, when you smoke in public places.
Attention passengers. Our bingo tournament is starting in 5 minutes on the captain's deck. Also on the deck, today's craft is pipe cleaner on soda.
Hi, can I get you a cup of coffee?
Sure.
It's time for the Team Dodge sales event, where the entire bold and powerful Dodge lineup comes with our powertrain pledge. 7 years or 100,000 miles of engine and transmission protection that you don't get from Ford, GM, Honda, or Toyota. Plus, get your choice of a cash allowance of up to $2,500 or 0% financing. Great products, great protection, great values. Right now during the Team Dodge sales event.
You can't beat the taste of a Quiznos oven-toasted chicken carbonara sub. Try one today.
Toasty.
We're at the half at Staples Center. A cold shooting Los Angeles Lakers team trails the Wizards 48-35.
Now, we're obviously talking about the first half and what went wrong with Kobe in the last update and Jack Haley. Now, if you're Phil Jackson, your team comes out, huge game, first game after the All-Star break, you point to this and you do this, 35 points. What kind of adjustments do you make in the locker room?
Well, first, Phil's telling his team that they're only going to go as far as Kobe's going to take them. As I said earlier, Kobe Bryant double-teamed every single time he touches the ball. So what does he got to do? He's got to be aggressive out of the double team. Find his open teammates. They're a great pass to Derek Fisher. Secondly, he's got to attack offensively. To break a double team, you've got to be aggressive. Here he beats Richard Hamilton and the double team baseline, still knocked down the shot. And what else are you going to see Phil Jackson do? They're going to go to what they call their 5-up high post offense. You're going to see him put a 5-up. What does that mean? He's going to bring the center up, throw the ball in, and initiate the high post offense. This will free up Kobe Bryant from the double team, allow him to score out of backdoor cuts, gets more motion in the offense, and just not come down and be double teamed every time he touches the ball. But again, if Kobe Bryant can't score and he's not aggressive offensively, the Lakers will lose this game.
All right, time now for our poll question of the night. Don't forget, log on to foxsports.com on Lycos, and the keyword type in West. And the question tonight is, who will the Lakers face in the finals? Who will the Lakers face in the finals?
We're presuming a lot, aren't we?
Well, will they face the Wizards,
Ooh, watch out
the
for that
Nets,
bottom one.
the 76ers, the Bucks, and if you judge it by tonight, I guess it would be the last one, Jack.
You got to watch out for tonight. I mean, they're not looking good right now, but I like the New Jersey Nets. Byron Scott's done an amazing job out there. They're playing well. They're the best team in the East. They actually play West
We'll get
Coast
Jack's analysis after the game. Back with Stu and Paul. Call the second half here on Fox Sports Net in just a moment.
Hello, Westside Cable. I'm here for the install. I'm at your front door, sir.
I'll tell you what, we'll meet you back there sometime between 12 and 5. Always wanted to say that.
The more powerful Acura RL. Kids love chicken nuggets. But then kids will put just about anything in their mouth. Introducing chicken breast strips from Carl's Jr. Because who knows what's in a nugget?
Give me a double bacon cheeseburger.
Double bacon cheeseburger? It's for a cop?
What the hell's that all about? You gonna spit in it now? That look like spit to you?
Yeah.
Burger pop!
Super Troopers. Rated R. Starts Friday, only in theaters.
This is so you remember. You're bad.
I hate you, dude.
I know.
Rated E.
Nissan Maxima. No matter how you look at it, there's no other car like it. It's time you had the best. The best I ever had. Nissan, driven by Southern California.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Tonight on the best damn sports show, period. Super Bowl champ Troy Brown stops by to talk about the big game. Michael Waltrip gives his spin on the Daytona 500, plus slam dunk champ Jason Richardson. Tonight at 11.
In their last showdown, Luke Walton led Arizona to a thrilling comeback. Now, Jason Capono and UCLA are hungry for redemption. Thursday at 7:30.
Happy President's Day!
That's right. It's the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. History-making savings on 24 makes, hundreds of models, thousands of vehicles.
Wow, that's a lot!
Yes, plus over 1,400 used to choose with a money-back guarantee.
It's the one-stop place to shop.
So don't miss the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. 15 Freeway, exit Harupa, between the 10 and 60 Freeway.
Ontario Auto Center.
Burglar gets busted.
What's your name, Petey Wonder? Stevie's little brother.
A billionaire gets greedy.
I robbed a thief. He's going down. Let it go, Kevin.
$7 million worth of art and antiques.
I'll drive it.
And you get to see all the action.
Oh, yeah!
Danny DeVito, Martin Lawrence. What's the worst that could happen?
Can I see my lawyer?
On In Demand pay-per-view. Order in action-packed comedy on In Demand.
We welcome you once again to Los Angeles Lakers basketball. At the half, the Los Angeles Lakers trailing the Washington Wizards here. First meeting of the year as Michael Jordan comes back to Los Angeles. The Wizards have led it throughout as the Lakers trail 48-35. Welcome back, everybody. Paul Sunderland joined by Stu Lance. You said at the very beginning of this game, the Los Angeles Lakers have to find a way to establish an inside presence. Didn't even seem like they tried, Stu, and without it, they're going to continue to just shoot and probably miss jump shots.
And that's going to be key in the second half. I think Samaki, when he comes out to start the second half, will try to establish something on the inside. At least I'm hoping that he will. You know, but this is a typical first half of a game, the first game back after the All-Star break. I didn't say anything at the top because I didn't want to be superstitious and have it come true, but historically you play very poor in that first half. Let's see if they pick it up in the second half.
Well, someone who must have been very active during the All-Star break, Richard Hamilton, was absolutely brilliant for the Washington Wizards in the first quarter.
Yeah, but I mean, we were close enough to guard him. There was nobody around him on a great many of his attempts. Kobe struggled from the perimeter because they were just smothering, but had a couple of opportunities to go to the rim and made the most of those.
Unusual first half for Kobe Bryant. He had more assists and more rebounds than he did points. I don't think we're going to see that in the second half. First half, really dominated by the Washington Wizards. The Los Angeles Lakers got within 4, Stu, but then a run by the Lakers and Richard Hamilton. The Lakers trail it by 13 on the world champion Los Angeles Lakers Basketball Network.
Hey, I'm trying to get to the fight. Could you give me directions?
Sure. Just go up here to the giant pirate ship. You're gonna veer left by the live volcano. You're gonna pass the Eiffel Tower. But if you get to the Egyptian pyramids, you went too far, okay?
There's no place quite like Vegas.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing? And no one has more flights to Las Vegas than Southwest Airlines.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
On March 22nd, the wait is over. Blade 2, rated R, starts March 22nd.
That's right, the 99 boys are back. And we still rolling with Jack.
Tired of those other suckers hanging around, popping up their weak little snacks?
No one can touch Jack's 99-cent food. With a gang of cheese on a grande patty, homie's new 99-cent big cheeseburger is oh so thorough.
And G to the double OD good.
You better recognize. Did I say that right? Was that?
Once again, Lowe's is improving home improvement because Lowe's is the only place you'll find over 250 brand name appliances like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Maytag, all in stock, all ready to take home today or be delivered tomorrow. And Lowe's promises you'll get the lowest possible prices, every day guaranteed. Appliances when you need them. Lowe's low prices. That's improving home improvement.
Use your Lowe's card and there are 0 payments, 0 finance charges for 6 months.
We've just switched Bill's Honda Accord with this brand new Kia Optima that actually costs $1,500 less. Think you'll notice? Look who's found the standard AC, the power windows and locks, even the side airbags. He's reaching for the 10-year warranty. You see, Bill's old Honda Accord didn't have any of these features, so it's no wonder he's excited. Out of the car, Bill. Commercial's over. No, I'm serious. Get out of the car.
Right now, get the Kia Optima for $1,500 less than the Honda Accord.
This copyrighted telecast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Back at Staples Center, getting ready for the second half. And Stu, a look at the leading scorers, first of all, for the visiting Washington Wizards.
Well, the Wizards were led by Richard Hamilton. Ended the half with 13 points. He had 10 of those 13 before the Lakers even blinked. Michael Jordan had 11 points and 2 steals. Ty Lue with 5 points and 2 assists. For the Lakers, Derek Fisher, 7 points on 3 out of 9. Kobe Bryant had 5 points. He did have 7 assists. And Samaki Walker only took 2 shots. He made them both. Had 4 rebounds. Lakers have to look for Samaki to do a little bit more in the second half on the inside. The Lakers shot 33% from the field, making 15 of 46. The Wizards made 20 of 43, 47%. Three-point shooting, that's about the only thing the Wizards didn't do well, 1 out of 6. Lakers made 4 out of 11. Free throws, 7 out of 8 for Washington. The Lakers shot 2 by Kobe Bryant, and they were in the first minute of the first quarter. Turnovers, 6 for the Lakers, 2 for the Wizards, and points in the paint, 18-8, favor of Washington.
And Stu, and we saw that points in the paint number during the halftime break. You and I were trying to remember all of those 8 points.
We got to 6.
Yeah, we got to 6. We couldn't remember the other 2. The Lakers' new cookbook, The Lakers Are Cooking Again, is now available at Ralph's Supermarkets in Southern California. Proceeds benefit the Lakers Youth Foundation. Get your copy now at Ralph's or order online at Lakers.com. Underway in the second half, another miss by the Los Angeles Lakers. And here come the Washington Wizards in blue, working right to left in the second half. The Lakers trailing at 48-35.
You see the type of shot Kobe just had to take there? A very high difficulty shot.
Jordan coming off a curl, misses that. Hunter starting the second half for Derek Fisher. Had Kobe right side, pulls up 17-footer. Lindsey Hunter starts things off for the Los Angeles Lakers in the second half.
Well, if they're going to get back into any kind of rhythm, obviously their defense is going to have to get them going, and Samaki and the inside players are going to have to be more aggressive.
Whitney twisted an ankle at the beginning of the game, stepping on a foot of a player who was on the sideline. Popeye Jones steps back from 17 feet. Madsen gave him room, buries that. Popeye Jones now with 7.
Well, it doesn't look like a pretty shot, but Popeye can make that shot if he's not guarded.
Hunter with it left side above the three-point line. Kobe dives inside, Fox up top. Hunter on the dribble, bumps off Chris Whitney and throws down the 9-footer on the run.
Good job of getting separation by Lindsey Hunter. He used the shoulder, got the separation, and got the deuce.
Jordan back up top to Jones with it now left side to Whitney. Jahidi White in the low post wants it. Guarded by Walker, back up top to Hamilton. Had a superb first half. Hamilton now guarded by Fox. Kick left side to Whitney for three-pointer. Chris Whitney, the all-time leader in three-point makes in franchise history.
And he's the guy that you just cannot leave around that arc.
Fox with it left side, looks inside to Walker, dribbles it back up top, gives to Kobe. Right side to Madsen. Madsen given lots of room by Popeye Jones. Hunter with it. Kobe around to pick, steps back 17-footer. Kobe Bryant only 2 for 9 in the first half, makes his second shot of the second half.
Well, the Lakers, again, they throw the ball into the post, but it's just to see if they can get it back out to the perimeter.
Hamilton on a curl. That's an air ball after getting off to a brilliant start at the beginning of this game. The shot, however, was blocked, or at least ruled to have been blocked by Kobe Bryant, shaking his head at the official.
That's what happens when things go bad. It didn't seem like Kobe touched the ball at all. Does a good job of rushing over there, but there's no way Kobe touched that basketball. It just went out of bounds.
Yeah, that's just a horrible miss. You look at the rotation of the ball, there's no way. And with the second chance, the Wizards taking advantage. Rip Hamilton down the lane will get to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, he went down the lane and ran into Mark Madsen, and he's checking the nose area to see if he's all right. But the call that they called a block shot on Kobe was, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to say it, because when I saw it and I looked at it the first time, it looked like a bad call, and here it looks like a bad call.
Rip Hamilton was hit about the face, getting a little bit of attention.
They called a flagrant foul on that play.
Wow.
Well, they said at the break, the rules committee met at the All-Star break, and they said they were going to really look to clean up the play in the NBA. If there's any question in the official's mind of a dirty play, they're going to call it flagrant.
So Hamilton, an expert free throw shooter at 91%, will shoot 2 free throws, and the Wizards will retain possession of the basketball, leading the Lakers 54-41. Both free throws are perfect. Take another look, Stu.
Well, he goes around Kobe, gets into the painted area. Mark Madsen comes over there and plays, a shot to the head, and they're going to start calling all of those. Even though you may be playing the ball, if you hit a player in the head, I see them in the second half of the year, based on what they said at the meetings, that they're going to call a lot of flagrant fouls.
And with the benefit of replay, I can see why they did call that a flagrant foul. Up around the head and not much intention of going after the basketball. Jordan, the runner, off glass, doesn't get the bounce. Rebound taken by Madsen. Fox has got it left side, looking for Kobe. Kicks it to Lindsey Hunter, who's just hit a couple in a row. Can't make it 3. Madsen, strong offensive rebound. Had it momentarily, loses the handle of Popeye Jones.
Well, I just feel it's going to be so difficult for the Lakers to get back into this, relying solely on the perimeter.
Jordan guarded by Fox, lots of contact down inside.
Calling a flagrant foul on Kobe.
Whitney ends up on his backside, a screen away from the play. And Kobe Bryant has indeed, Stu, been called for a flagrant foul. Back-to-back flagrant fouls. Phil Jackson looks on quizzically. And Chris Whitney will go to the free throw line, and he's a mere 90%er. Boy, could not see that play in traffic. Obviously, for those of you on television, we're looking for a replay. Kobe shaking his head, picked up his personal foul, and it was so far away from the play. We don't have it for you. Second personal foul by Kobe Bryant. Both free throws are good, and the Lakers trailing it now by 16. Best look we can get for it.
Whitney was setting a screen. Kobe goes through the screen and pushes, and they call that flagrant. So now, I mean, I think they're going to take it a little far. That time it didn't seem like going to the head. Now Kobe runs into Popeye Jones, runs him over and picks up his third foul.
And Popeye Jones, 6'8", 250 pounds compared to Kobe Bryant, 6'7", 215. And Popeye just went straight to the floor and drew the foul. Third personal foul on Kobe Bryant. Tough start to the second half for the Lakers. Been a tough game. Michael Jordan into the lane, he's fouled, and MJ will go to shoot a pair. And it's been a parade to the free throw line for the Washington Wizards. First Hamilton, then Whitney, now Jordan. Second personal foul on Rick Fox.
I thought the third quarter the Lakers would play a little sharper. We still have 9 minutes to go, but in this first 3 minutes of this quarter, they've been as bad as they were in the first half. And the Wizards now opening up a big margin, 17 points, and Michael looking to make it 18.
Talking about the parade to the free throw line as both foul shots are good by Jordan. The Los Angeles Lakers, Stu, with just under 9 minutes to play in the third quarter, are out of fouls. Bryant, nice pass inside to Madsen. Loses Jahidi White. Reverse slam dunk by Mark Madsen. That was a nice offensive play.
A nice play by Kobe. Drive, bring a big guy to you, and dish to the guy for an easy deuce.
Kobe now with 8 assists on the evening. Hamilton right side to Jones. Jordan bothered by Fox. Steps around it, double pump, nice look inside. Blocked from behind, not quite there by Madsen. Popeye Jones with a little jump hook.
Going for the steal on Michael, put the defense in a bad place, and Michael finds the open man.
Lakers trail it by 18. Jones, good offensive night once again with 9. Fox has got it up top, guarded by Jordan, splits the double team. Fox kicks back outside to Kobe, guarded by Hamilton. Kobe with it, tough shot, moving to his right, not close, long rebound, comes out to Fox. The shot clock, I quite frankly, Stu, thought that Kobe's shot glanced the rim. Rick Fox did as well, and no new shot clock given to the Los Angeles Lakers, thus the violation.
Well, you can see what they've got Kobe shooting. They really are helping out on him quite a bit, forcing him to take some difficult attempts.
Lakers with 7 turnovers. Washington with only 2 miscues on the evening. Another sign the Lakers not playing much defense, as well as struggling at the offensive end. Hamilton spins baseline right through the bottom and good. 18 feet right baseline for Richard Hamilton with 17.
And the route is on. A 20-point deficit for the Lakers in the third.
Kobe down the lane, grab from behind. The whistle is blown. Whitney raising his hand. I think, however, that foul might go someplace else. That foul on Rip Hamilton. Kobe Bryant will shoot a pair.
Well, Kobe sees a little bit of an opening, goes through it, gets fouled as Whitney grabs him on the arm. Richard Hamilton grabs him on the arm. Michael Jordan was in the neighborhood. There wasn't an arm left for him to grab.
Kobe misses the free throw. Shooting struggles continue for the Lakers. Only 1 of 3 from the free throw line, and that is all Kobe.
3 out of 12 from the field, it says it all. With Kobe is 3 out of 12, you know the team is going to be struggling, especially without Shaquille.
Stu, we said it at the beginning of the game. You reiterated it at halftime. The Lakers, nice steal by Lindsey Hunter. Should be a concession basket. Hunter lays it up and in. Good defensive play. But the point I want to get back to, Stu, is still not even an attempt at an inside presence for the Lakers.
No, and it makes it easy to play defense around the perimeter. I know people are tired of hearing me say it, but it's so apropos in this ballgame.
Whitney into the lane, off glass. Good rebound inside by Madsen. Good start for Mark Madsen in the second half. Kobe with it, tries to go right side, double team, Madsen down the lane. Good pass to Walker, up fake. Walker misses the dunk, has it rattled back through, and the foul. A chance for a 3-point play for Samaki Walker.
And all of a sudden, the Lakers getting some attempts underneath the basket, and that's what you have to do. You have to somehow get the ball up the court in a hurry and be able to dribble penetrate and get the ball to your big people. Head fake by Samaki, he gets fouled. He gets the nice roll. He has a chance at a 3-point play.
That foul was on Jahidi White, and the free throw is missed. White takes the rebound. So good make for Samaki Walker off the pass from Madsen, but the Lakers, Samaki Walker, cannot complete the 3-point play. The Wizards come in having won 5 straight. They're 26-21 on the year. Started the season at 2-9. Nice pass to Popeye Jones from Jordan. Fall away jump shot. Nope. Battle for the rebound. Walker inside. Takes it away from Jahidi White. Kobe Bryant bringing it up the left side. Kobe into the front court. Around a screen by Walker. Walker rolls Kobe into the lane. Stop there. Kicks outside to Lindsey Hunter. Hunter for the 3-point make out of the right side.
And Doug Collins takes a very good timeout. He sees just a little bit of a shift in the momentum as the Lakers take that 20-point lead and cut it down to 12 on the three-pointer by Lindsey Hunter. It's 63-51, the Wizards lead it on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
California does everything in a big way. Big beaches, big highways, big whatever. The all-new Dodge Ram Quad Cab nails that whole bigness thing. With 4 big wide-opening doors, big full-size bed, and the biggest brakes and wheels in its class. This big truck hangs out at California's Truck Stop, your California Dodge dealer. Now at the Team Dodge sales event, grab Dodge's 7/100 powertrain pledge plus cash allowance or low financing. Ford, GM, and Toyota don't match this.
Have you noticed? You hear something new at fountains today. People who think young say, Pepsi, please.
The lively crowd today agrees. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. They pick the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi. Pepsi. For those who think young, the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi. For those who think young.
You smell some... What? Fear.
I'm freaking out, man. Super Troopers.
They're coming back! Pull the vehicle over! He's already pulled over! He can't pull over any farther!
Rated R. Starts Friday, only in theaters.
Think your mechanic can handle a transmission? Think again. For a job done right, guaranteed, at a price that's right, call 1-800-GO-AMCO.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Third quarter here at Staples. The Lakers trailing the Wizards by 12. Let's pause now 10 seconds for station identification on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
What do women want? Flowers?
Yes.
Chocolates?
Yes.
A gift?
Oh, yes.
The Whitman Sampler Bouquet from Teleflora. Why take any chances?
The Michael Jordan-led Wizards lead the Lakers 63-51, and MJ's got 13 points. And a lot of jump shot shooting by MJ, but he does have a couple of layups in the bag tonight as he's made 5 out of 15. The shot-by-shot chart shows where he's been. He prefers the right-hand side of the floor. He's right-handed, and that's obviously most players like to go to their dominant hand. MJ, 13 points tonight. He's had 10 or more points in 886 of his last 887 games. That's remarkable.
And also, Stu has 6 assists on the night. You see the acceleration that he did not have the beginning of the season, quite frankly, is really coming. We showed you that on television. Right side going up against Rick Fox. The Lakers trailing at 63-51, and another big body, Popeye Jones, goes to the floor. What are the Lakers? Are they running too hard through screens, or is this Washington just drawing some fouls?
Well, I mean, you have to be smart as a defender. You just can't always try to run through a screen. You have to either go underneath or get your lead leg over the top of the screen so that you can fight over the top. And the Lakers in this quarter especially are trying to go through the screens and picking up foul after foul.
Popeye Jones, a good free throw shooter at 87%. His 9th year in the league. Bounced around a little bit. A second-round pick overall by Dallas. And played in Toronto, Boston, and Denver as well, but has found a home here with Michael Jordan in Washington. Free throws are good. Popeye Jones now with 11. The Lakers trailing it by 14.
You see, they're really starting to call everything close now. Kobe just made a cut to the basket. Richard Hamilton tried to beat him to the spot. There was contact, but it was, in my book, incidental contact, but they blow the whistle.
3 personal fouls now on Hamilton. He does not sit down, however, as Chris Whitney, point guard for the Wizards, does go down. Doug Collins, the head coach, first year, actually, and quite frankly, hired by Michael Jordan to coach Michael Jordan. Kobe steps back, guarded by Nesby. Kobe, nice pass, a fake Walker with the contact, the basket, and the foul.
And Kobe Bryant just picked up his 10th assist of this ball game, doing a great job of beating his man off the dribble and then recognizing where the help is coming from and then passing it. Sees the help, says, Samaki, you're open. Samaki says, yeah, and I haven't missed any shots tonight. I'm 4 for 4 as he gets Shahidi White into the air, makes him pay the ultimate price, 3-point opportunity.
Samaki now 1 of 2 from the free throw line as he completes that three-point play for the Los Angeles Lakers. Walker now with 9 on the evening. Jordan into the front court, still guarded by Rick Fox. The Lakers trail it by 11, 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Hamilton, nice pass inside to White for the slam dunk, little two-man game. Hamilton on the curl, dished it inside.
You don't execute that play any better. He comes off, curls off the screen, and then just dumps it right back to Jahidi.
Kobe takes it in the lane left side, kicks to Brian Shaw. Played several minutes in the first half. Shaw not playing much this season. But the Lakers were in trouble, and he comes in and gives the Lakers whatever they need. Kobe looking for assist number 11. He gets it. Rick Fox with the basket. That is 5 for Rick Fox on the 3.
And in about 3 minutes, the Lakers have cut off 10 points. They were down by 20. They're now down by 10. So they still have quite a bit of time left in order to get back into this game.
Rick Fox went down momentarily. Madsen had to come pick up Jordan. Short by Nesby. Kobe's got the rebound. Madsen running with him left side. Pass by Kobe. Madsen's got it somehow, and Madsen is fouled hard inadvertently by Tyrone Nesby, and a flagrant foul will be called. And Madsen, who was called for his own flagrant foul to start the third quarter, will go to the line to shoot 2.
What they're doing, though, is they're really taking a lot of the shot blocking in this kind of a scenario out. He gets faked out of position. He comes down, and because I believe he used his right arm and went toward the head of Mark Madsen, that influenced the official to make it a flagrant. So that'll be 2 plus the basketball. And if the Lakers could make some free throws, they might be able to find themselves right there at the end of this quarter.
Lakers trailing it by 10, 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Lakers swept this season series last year, but there was one very famous number 23 not in the lineup for the Washington Wizards. He was then president and also in charge of basketball operations as Madsen misses the first of 2 free throws.
And there was also one important 34 in uniform for the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, we talk about MVPs. You look at how this team has played without Shaquille. You look at their record, 33-13 coming in. Maybe Shaq is MVP.
Well, there's no question about that. We were talking about that at halftime as well. Second meeting of the year last year as the Lakers inbound. Shaq had 40 points, 17 rebounds, and 8 assists. Kobe Bryant on the curl, perfect from 19 feet right in the face of Tyrone Nesby. And the Lakers once trailed by 20, now only trail it by 7.
Yeah, they've done an excellent job of getting back into it. Now they can't get the 4th foul on Kobe. He's very aggressive here.
Very aggressive, both on his own man, Rip Hamilton, and also helping against Jahidi White on the deflection. Good recovery by Kobe Bryant.
Well, that's helping the helper. Samaki helped him, so it's up to Kobe to go help on his man.
Jordan inbounds, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Nesby's got it, guarded by Shaw. Turnover by the Washington Wizards. Careless pass from Tyrone Nesby back to MJ, who is hot at it.
I think more than anything, MJ's a little upset at himself as well. Rick Fox really bodied him, knocked him off balance, and why he couldn't handle that pass.
17-4 run for the Lakers. Shaw with it up top. Fox, who just hit a 3 off the 10th assist from Kobe Bryant. Kobe wants it in the post. Walker clears out to give him room. Kobe one-on-one against Nesby. Kobe into the lane. The help comes. Kick to Fox. Kick out to Shaw to beat the clock. That comes up short. Good play by Walker. Tipping it back out. Leads to a 2-on-1. Hamilton, nice pass to Nesby for the slam dunk for the Wizards.
Well, I don't understand. Samaki tips the ball out and no Laker went after it. I mean, that was a very strange play.
And good effort by Samaki Walker. Goes for not worse. Gives the Wizards a good chance. Kobe looking inside. That pass is deflected. Goes to Fox. Misses the 3. Rebound taken by Nesby for the Wizards. The Wizards back on top by 9. 3:30 to play in the quarter. Hamilton with it left side around the screen. Pulls up 19-footer. That's short. Walker battling for the rebound. Deflects it out of bounds. And the Washington Wizards will inbound.
Well, this is a critical time for the Lakers now. They cut it to 7. Now they've made a couple of miscues here, and now the lead up at 9. Possession of the ball back to the Wizards, and 3:22 left in this quarter. If the Wizards score here, it wouldn't surprise me if Phil Jackson took a timeout.
Tyronn Lue back in for the Washington Wizards. 5 points in 10 minutes in the first half. Nesby to inbound, fresh shot clock for the Wizards. Jordan with it left side into the lane. Good help by Shaw, loses Rick Fox, bumped by Fox right through the bottom. What a make for Michael Jordan's 15th point.
Phil Jackson looks over at one of his assistants, Jim Clemens, and says, we've seen that many times, haven't we?
And that play looked very, very explosive. And as you have reiterated a couple of times, Stu, Jordan will be 39 years of age on Sunday. Fox inside to Walker. He stopped back outside to Rick. Steps behind the three-point line. Right through the bottom for Rick Fox, now with 8.
And you can tell Rick is starting to get that little antsiness in him as far as the aggression level is. And then when he does that, he looks to score a lot more.
Lakers trailing it 71-63. Jones having a good game offensively. Gives right side to Lou, who drops it to Jordan. Jordan back up top to Lou. Yeah, he traveled, no question about that. Set his feet one too many times all by himself.
Well, that's called stepping into the shot, I guess. He stepped into it with a little too many steps. We've got 2:36 to go in the third. Michael Jordan trying to keep the lead. And Rick Fox says, we're fighting. We're in our house. We're only down 71-63 on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Chickens have breasts, wings, and thighs. But no one has ever found the nuggets on a chicken.
It's not there either.
Introducing chicken breast strips from Carl's Jr. Because chickens don't have nuggets.
Yo, 2 6-packs and a big bag of ice. And you look at the bite, but the brew tastes nice. Back to the stick it in the fridge, stick it in the fridge, stick it in the fridge, stick it in the fridge. I like cool beverage, I like cool beverage, I like cool beverage, I'm kinda thirsty. I like cool beverage, I like cool beverage,
Coming up next, it's 30 minutes devoted to the local sports scene on the Southern California Sports Report. At 10:30, stay tuned for The Last Word with Jim Rome. And at 11, it's sports comedy, commentary, and highlights on the best damn sports show, period. In their last showdown, Luke Walton led Arizona to a thrilling comeback. Now, Jason Capono and UCLA are hungry for redemption. Thursday at 7:30.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Jack in the Box, where we won't make it till you order it. By your local Lexus dealer in the all-new ES300, a new world of luxury. And by the joy of Pepsi. Welcome back, everybody, to Los Angeles Lakers basketball. Still playing catch-up, trailing the Wizards by 8. Look at the upcoming schedule for a busy week after the All-Star break. At Seattle on Thursday, back home Friday against Atlanta. We're told there are a couple of hundred seats available for the game against the Atlanta Hawks, and then back up to Portland for a nationally televised game on Sunday afternoon. You can listen to that on the Los Angeles Lakers radio network. Paul Sunderland back with Stu Lance. The Lakers trailed by as many as 20 and starting to cut that down. Michael Jordan's return, pretty successful so far, 15 points. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And Kobe Bryant, Stu, has been cut off at the pass every time he tries to go to the basket, but taking advantage with double-digit assists.
Yeah, 11 assists. He's only 1 assist shy of his career high.
Rick Fox, the lob underneath to Kobe Bryant on the give and go. And Doug Collins, that call was made right in front of the Wizards bench, and Doug Collins mystified by that call. Kobe will get to the free throw line.
Well, coming out of the timeout, they try the lob to Kobe, and he gets grabbed. And Brendan Haywood is the guy that grabs him. It's not Popeye that fouls him. It's I thought Brendan Haywood is the guy that grabbed a hold of him.
And Kobe, who struggled a little bit at the free throw line tonight, has that one rattled home. Historically, a superb free throw shooter at 84% tonight. 3 of 5 with that make.
Well, the Lakers, they started this game off shooting 29% in the first quarter. They heated up to 36% in the second quarter. And so far in the third quarter, they're shooting 69%. So they're starting to get their legs under them after the All-Star break.
Kobe, good on the first, misses the second. The Lakers trailing 71-64. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. The miss by Nesby, good strong rebound by Rick Fox. Stu, you mentioned Fox coming with a lot more energy, skips it left side to Kobe, holds it in one hand, guarded by Nesby, steps back, 18-footer. Perfect for Kobe Bryant.
And the Lakers find themselves now in a ball game, 71-66, and there's still a minute and 50 to go in the third.
Kobe now with 13, double team and near court. on Tyronn Lue down the middle. Popeye Jones is cut off and fouled. Easy play to call. The 4th personal foul on Slava Medvedenko on the trip.
Well, he gets tripped up there, and Popeye Jones, you know, the brakes on that train don't work very well anymore, so he's having a hard time stopping to begin with, so get out of his way or else he'll run you over. Gets tripped up by Slava. Popeye to go to the line and shoot 2, and Popeye's having himself a nice ball game. He's got 11 points, 5 boards.
I'm not sure there are any brakes on that train, Stu.
Yeah, they've definitely been worn out.
Absolutely. Popeye Jones, a very good free throw shooter at 87%. Knocks that one through, and he's a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line as Hubert Davis returns, replacing Tyrone Nesby.
Well, Nesby missed that last jump shot, so Doug Collins said, look, if I want somebody shooting jumpers, I'll send in a specialty guy, and that's Davis, who is, you just cannot leave him for a moment.
The Wizards now brilliant from the free throw line, 17 of 18 on the night from the charity stripe. Shaw into the front court, gives it left side to Fox, back up top to Kobe. Just nailed a jump shot, guarded by Lue. Try to back it down, pass over to Medvedenko. Medvedenko very good from right there, not this time. Good rebound taken by Madsen. Wants to put it back inside. What a make on the turnaround jump shot by Mark Madsen.
Even if he had missed that, I was happy to see him attack the basket. Got to get a little bit more aggression from your bigs.
Madsen now with 5. Fox battling down inside with Jordan. Jordan wanted in the post, angry he didn't get it. Had good deep possession up above the 3-point line with it, going right side. 7 on the shot clock. Steal by Kobe. Here comes Jordan. Tyronn Lue is back. Kobe for the layup and the foul.
And the Lakers have gotten a little bit of juice in their bodies right now. They see that 20-point deficit, only 3 points, 73-70, and Kobe, if he can make a 3-point play here, can cut it down by 1 more and still 1 minute left. Kobe does a good job of sneaking on Michael Jordan, pretended like he was going to go with his man, then just stepped in, gets the pick, goes the distance. Ty Lue with the touch foul, and Kobe with the 3-point play.
The Lakers trail it, Stu, by only a basket. They trailed by as many as 20 in this quarter. A near steal, once again, Fox and Madsen on the double team, and Michael Jordan will get to the free throw line.
Quick double team there on Michael. Even Michael was surprised, and Rick Fox picks up his 4th foul on the play. That was a nice steal by Kobe a minute ago. He just pretends like he's going. He said, no, Mike, I'm coming to get you, just like you got me in the first half, then takes it the distance, and I thought it was a bad foul on Ty Lue.
And Ty's got little chance of slowing down Kobe Bryant. He should know that. Let him score. Don't take the foul and really let the Lakers continue the momentum, but Kobe Bryant will take it. 11 points in the quarter. Kobe now with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists.
Rick Fox picks up his 4th foul, has to go out. Devin George comes in, 56 seconds left in the first quarter, or excuse me, in the third quarter.
That free throw rattles in and out, so the Wizards, who had been near perfect from the free throw line, Jordan gets just 1 of 2. Devin George seeing his first action of this quarter in now. Jordan backs way off, up top to Shaw, looking inside to Kobe. Immediately double team. Kobe away from the double, spins inside, lots of contact, and Popeye Jones will pick up the personal foul. And Kobe finding a way to get to the basket here in this quarter, Stu.
Well, he's being guarded right now by Ty Lue, so he takes him in the post and spins on him. The help comes. Kobe tries to jump around the help, gets the contact, gets the foul. They're the aggressive team right now, so they're the ones that are getting the breaks as far as the officials are concerned, and Kobe makes the first of 2.
Huge third quarter for the Los Angeles Lakers with that free throw. The Lakers 37 points in this quarter, Stu. They could manage only 35 in the entire first half. Both free throws, no, that one rattles in and out. Kobe not that great tonight. Medvedenko with the offensive rebound. Spins in and out, stays with it for the tip. What an effort by Slava.
I tell you, Slava, I see you, Slava.
Getting in some foul trouble. Got to avoid picking up that 5th. Medvedenko, they need his size on the back line. The Lakers go into a zone. 10 on the shot clock. Lue, look inside to Haywood. Kick outside. Expert 3-point shooter. Lakers dodge a bullet. Hubert Davis, a very good 3-point shooter with a wide open look.
The Lakers can come out of this quarter with the lead after trailing by 20 in the third.
Kobe's going to have to go quickly. Down the lane, kicks to Shaw. Shaw for 3, and buries it. The Lakers lead by 3.
and only 0.2 of a second left. This quarter's over, and Mr. Momentum has changed jerseys. He's wearing a Laker gold, and the Wizards are wondering what happened to that 20-point lead. They led 63-43, and since that time, the Lakers have outscored them 34-11 and take a 3-point lead into the final stanza as Kobe Bryant setting up his teammates and Mr. Dependable Brian Shaw with the basket. Woo, what a fourth quarter we're going to have. 77-74, the Lakers lead it. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network, and you're watching Fox Sports Net.
This sports break is brought to you by Honda. I'm Kevin Frazier in the Fox Network Center with this sports break. The Raptors placed Vince Carter on the injured list with a left quad injury. He'll miss the next 5 games. Maryland football coach Ralph Friedgen has withdrawn his name from consideration for the Tampa Bay Bucs coaching vacancy. And Beirut, Lebanon is being considered as a possible site for the Mike Tyson-Lennox Lewis title fight. For all the latest news and scores, stay with Fox Sports Net.
Whoa. That wasn't very bright.
Introducing a vehicle designed for your adventures in reality. The all-new, more powerful CR-V from Honda.
Critics are declaring Hearts War outstanding, calling it one of the best World War II movies you'll ever see.
35 men going to the wire.
It's taut, tight, and riveting.
I'm forced to remind you, it's Kane. It's not the sport.
Willis and Farrell are simply magnificent.
How do you choose who goes out and who'd stay back to catch the help for it?
And it's the best film of the new year. Bruce Willis. Hearts War, rated R. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
A deep fly to left, and that one's out of here.
It's your mom. She thinks you stink too.
Hello?
Rated E.
See Hobby People, your super discount hobby stores for the latest in high-tech radio-controlled cars, trucks, and airplanes. Nobody has a bigger selection, all at guaranteed lowest prices. For store locations, call 866-HOBBY-4U or click on hobbypeople.net.
Talk about the plays of the night.
Well, the Lakers leading the Wizards after 3 quarters, 77-74. And Kobe Bryant, yes, he's been right in the middle of everything, starting with defense as he picks Michael Jordan on a play and gets a 3-point play for the Lakers. And Kobe doing the job. He has tied his career high with 12 assists. He's also got 17 points, matches Richard Hamilton's 17 of the Wizards. The Lakers ended that third quarter on a 34-11 run. They scored 42 points in the third quarter after scoring a total of 35 in the first half. And Jordan, he's made 6 out of 16 points for his 16 shots for his 16 points. And Slava Medvedenko may have had the hustle play so far of the night as he got a basket on a play where he got tapped on a shot. Got a nice attempt after Kobe missed a free throw. Slava, hustle, get the loose ball, take it up. The ball's in. No, it's not. Slava says, well, I'll just tip it in then. Nice job, and that really helped the Lakers to that third quarter lead.
Well, it's really interesting to me, Stu, how Kobe continued to work so hard to set up his teammates. Nice drop pass to Samaki Walker, who finished. Another to Mark Madsen. And that seemed to open things up, and then Kobe was able to find some places to score, coming up with 12 points in that third quarter. Boy, what a quarter for the Lakers. They outscore the Wizards 42-26 to come away with a 3-point lead, and the Lakers continue with the momentum at the defensive end. They get a turnover on the offensive foul. Kobe Bryant on the sideline right now. Devin George, along with Brian Shaw, Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, and Slava Medvedenko starting the fourth quarter for the Lakers.
So let's see if the Lakers can continue with this momentum offensively without their creator out there, Kobe Bryant, who was really setting up all of his teammates.
Medvedenko left side against Haywood, good defender. Up top to Fisher, Shaw's got it. Brian Shaw's played very well, hit the three-pointer to give the Lakers the lead. Horry steps back on Nesby. Medvedenko That's a bad shot. Worked hard to get the offensive rebound, and what a break for the Lakers.
You're kind. That was not a bad shot. That was a terrible shot. That was nice hustle by Slava, but he was so open. Once he got control of the ball, all he had to do was either pitch it out or really take a couple of dribbles and get to the rim.
For those of you on television, you saw Michael Jordan. For those of you on radio, know that the determination looks the same as when he was 25 years old. Shaw out of the corner. That comes up way short. Rebound taken by Brendan Haywood.
Well, you see they're back to having to do it just passing it around the perimeter now.
Hamilton kicks to Lou. It's Lou, Davis, Brendan Haywood, Tyrone Nesby, and Rip Hamilton, who was solid in the first half. Hamilton, 18-footer, blocked by Medvedenko. What a play.
Now that's helping your teammates there. Nice screen. Hamilton slips behind it, then pulls up for the jumper, and Slava says, no, I think I better block this or else Coach Jackson will put me on the bench for not helping out. Very nice job by Slava Medvedenko.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Nesby's got it, double teamed in the corner. Got to know the clock. Nesby finds himself wide open on the pass from Haywood. High for the rebound is Devin George.
Well, don't rush at Brendan Haywood when he's 20 feet from the basket.
Medvedenko turns inside, gets in the air, kicks outside to George, who thought about the three. Down the lane, George up over Haywood, the basket and the foul.
And what do you do against shot blockers? Go right to their chest. Brendan Haywood is a nice shot blocker. Devin George says, I'm a nice finisher. As he takes it off the dribble, pass from Slava Medvedenko. Devin says, here I come. Contact, basket, three-point opportunity. Lakers have opened up a 79-74 lead as Devin George shooting it around the arm of Brendan Haywood.
Devin just attacking Brendan Haywood that time, who picked up his fourth foul. The Lakers not making free throws. Medvedenko with another hustle play, keeps it alive. Shaw with it left side, looking inside to Medvedenko. Out to Robert Horry in the corner. Robert Horry for three, and the run continues for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, it continues all right. 82-74. Doug Collins, he says, wow, the Lakers have had a history of being able to explode for a run, but this is ridiculous, guys. We got to get back in this game. Robert Horry, he loves big shots. He loves big games, and he hit one there. 82-74 the Lakers on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Oh, you're not hearing me. 10 million, 12 million, just buy it. Take it to Chicago.
Okay, last minute fare.
That'll be $1,900 one way.
Larry? Yep, we're changing airlines.
Even our last-minute fares are affordable at Southwest Airlines.
You are now free to...
Happy President's Day!
That's right. It's the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. History-making savings on 24 makes, hundreds of models, thousands of vehicles.
Wow, that's a lot!
Yes, plus over 1,400 used to choose with a money-back guarantee.
It's the one-stop place to shop.
So don't miss the President's Sale going on now at the Giant Ontario Auto Center. 15 Freeway, Exeter Lupa, between the 10 and 60 freeway.
Ontario Auto Center.
One day you'll give her Paris, but this Valentine's Day, give her the stars. Dazzling diamonds from Crescent. Like this diamond and created ruby set, all just $99. Or this diamond ring and matching pendant, just $199. Let your love shine at Crescent, the value leader.
It's about velocity, aerodynamics, gravity, kinetic energy, friction. It's about sports. It's ESPN Sports Figures. You can score points at school by learning math and physics through the dynamics of sports. ESPN Sports Figures. Put your brain in the game.
Well, the Lakers have turned this one around. They lead the Wizards 82-74. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the world champion Los Angeles Lakers Basketball Network.
At Wix, keep your eye on the furniture.
Wix Furniture. Quality brand names, huge selection, risk-free buying.
Golf, keep your eye on the ball.
Well, a few other games around the NBA. Sacramento leads San Antonio in the fourth, 94-77. Sacramento continuing with the best record in the league. Phoenix beat Detroit 99-71. And the Lakers' next opponent will be the Atlanta Hawks here. Next opponent here, of course, where they beat New Jersey tonight, 105-103. New Jersey slipped after the All-Star break.
Michael Jordan sits and waits. Wants to get back in this basketball game. he and the Wizards have seen a 20-point lead not only disappear, but be overtaken by the Lakers, who now lead at 82-74. The Lakers do on a 39-11 run.
And the Lakers bring Kobe Bryant back. They go back into their zone. Let's see if the Wizards they get called for a defensive 3-second violation
Against Slava Medvedenko, who points at Brendan Haywood and said, I was within arm's length, which the rules dictate. Phil Jackson looking on. Kobe is one of the co-captains coming over to try to question that call. But in any stead, it will be a technical foul, and Richard Hamilton will go to the line, a 91% free throw shooter.
And those are the kind of plays that can really help break some momentum, because the Wizards get a free shot and just the momentum doesn't want to wear that blue, I guess. Richard Hamilton misses the technical.
Boy, and that doesn't happen once every 2 or 3 games. Hamilton tonight, prior to that miss, was 3 for 3. Chris Whitney back in, guarded by Derek Fisher. The Lakers leading it 82-74 off the missed free throw. Whitney, expert three-point shooter, comes up short. Kobe now with 9 rebounds, just 1 rebound short of his 3rd career triple-double.
And he's been marvelous in this game as far as setting up other people.
Kobe wants a screen right side. Ori away from it. Kobe now backing down Hamilton. Whitney wants to come on the double. Backing down. 6 on the shot clock. Kobe turns baseline. What close over the iron. Hubert Davis with the rebound. Whitney comes in with it into the lane. Picked up by Kobe. Kobe back on Hamilton left side. Haywood wants it in the lane. Hamilton. Medvedenko almost got off his feet, committed the foul. 10 on the shot clock. Whitney's hit inadvertently about the jaw. Better get back and play. Hit once again. Ball deflected out of bounds by a tenacious Derek Fisher.
Yeah, he's messing around with a pit bull right now. He's messing with Derek Fisher. If you're going to attack Derek, you better do it in a hurry, because he'll lock in on you and make life miserable.
7 on the shot clock. Medvedenko trying to deny. Inside to Hamilton, guarded by Kobe. Hamilton wants to turn baseline. George comes over to help. Good help defense. Battle for the rebound. And Tyrone Nesby comes away with it for Washington. Fresh 24. Davis with it left side. Wants to bring it up top. Davis, a three-point shooter, trying to set things up. Guarded by George. Takes it right side. Into the lane. Kicks outside. Hamilton's got it. Hamilton steps back. That rattles in and out. Good block out by Medvedenko. Takes the rebound.
Boy, Richard Hamilton wide open.
Washington has yet to score in the 3rd quarter. Fisher comes right back with the outside jump shot. Derek Fisher continues along with Lindsey Hunter. Good 1-2 punch at the point guard. Fisher now with 9.
And Doug Collins says, I can't wait any longer, Michael. You have to go in and restore some order.
Into Haywood, backing down. Traveled in the lane. No question about that travel, Stu.
Yeah, Brendan, I'll see you in the summer, I guess. You need some work on your back to the basket, low post moves.
Speaking, of course, about the big man camp that you work on with Pete Newell, and there are a lot of players, particularly coming in as young as they are, that could use all that help.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, because they don't play with their back to the basket generally. They all want to emulate Michael and do things off the dribble.
Lakers leading at 84-74. Medvedenko, 17-footer straight away. Slava Medvedenko, maybe Stu learning to play with some foul trouble, something he's not very good at. Nails the 18-footer.
And as long as he continues to play this aggressively, he's going to be able to stay on the floor. Michael gets away with the push that time. They're going to give the call to Michael, call the foul on Devin George. But Michael's the guy that initiated that contact with Devin George, and he gets the call in his favor as the official didn't see the play develop.
Washington has yet to score in this, the 4th and final quarter. It was 77-74 at the end of 3. The Lakers lead it 86-74. Jordan follow-away jump shot, hit on the arm, and Michael Jordan will get to the free throw line.
Well, you have to know he was hit on the arm on that shot. Nobody shoots a ball that poorly, especially MJ. When that thing left his hand, it went straight to the bottom of the net. So Devin George picks up the foul as Michael spins away from the double team, gets hit right on the arm. Foul on Devin, free throws for MJ.
Jordan now 5 of 7 on the night from the free throw line. His first point as he's just rejoined the fray in the 4th quarter now with 17 on the evening.
And the Lakers have to continue with this aggression that they have. They can't take a sigh of relief thinking, well, we've got a lead now, we can back off. If you do that, you know the Wizards are going to make a run of their own.
I was just thinking the same thing, Stu. I looked up at the scoreboard. There's just under 8 minutes to play. This game is far from over. Fisher steps back, 17-footer. George high for the rebound. That's controlled by Michael Jordan. Moving into the front court. Hamilton available under the basket. Nobody guarding Hamilton. Now he comes up top. Jordan finally finds it. Hamilton guarded by Kobe. Takes it left side. Spins in the lane. Bump. Wild looking shot. Rebound taken by Kobe.
There's the triple-double.
Kobe a career high or career matching high 12 assists. Give that 10 rebounds. Devin George pulls the ball back outside, and Kobe's fouled down on the block by Hamilton away from the play. Hamilton picks up his 4th personal.
And all of a sudden, I mean, I shouldn't say all of a sudden, this whole second half, the officials are really calling the post pushes very, very close. Any kind of contact there, they've been calling it so far, and with the 7:23 to play in the ball game, let's see if they stay consistent. Kobe with his 3rd career triple-double. 2 last season. In this one, 17 points, 10 rebounds, and tying his career high with 12 assists.
What remarkable recognition, understanding what Washington and Doug Collins was doing defensively. Kobe almost lost it, did turn it over on the sideline. An opportunity for the Washington Wizards.
That time, Jahidi White surprised Kobe. Not only did he show, he stepped out, and Kobe all of a sudden had to pick up the dribble and lost the handle.
Turnover for the Lakers. Jordan's got it right side now, guarded by George. High above the three-point line, inside to White. White hasn't seen the ball an awful lot since the right at the beginning of the game. Deflected by George. Is it off of Jordan? No. Let it go out of bounds. The Washington Wizards will inbound. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock.
And Michael will inbounds it. So if you're Devin George now, after he inbounds it, try to deny because you know it's coming back to it.
And there it is. There's the pass back to Jordan. Double team, loses his feet. Fisher's on the floor. George is going to have an uncontested dunk if he can gather himself. And does. Got away with hanging on the rim there, Stu. Pretty careless play.
And got away with maybe an extra step. They'll give you that off the dribble, but not normally after you just pick up the ball off the floor.
Lakers lead it by 12, 6:35 to go in the game. Remember, the Lakers in the 3rd quarter trailed by 20. Whitney comes right back, buries the three-pointer for the Wizards.
And that's the kind of a play that Coach Phil Jackson, he doesn't get up very often, but when he does, you know he's got something to say. The Lakers, with 6:28 to play in the 4th, have themselves an 88-79 lead on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Nissan Maxima. No matter how you look at it, there's no other car like it. It's time you had the best. The best I ever had. Nissan, driven by Southern California.
Dehydration. It can't be predicted. It can be prevented. Nothing has been tested and proven to hydrate athletes better or faster. Gatorade. Is it in you?
This is Jim Rome. Tonight on The Last Word, I'll talk to former Florida Gators head coach Steve Spurrier and former Ravens defensive coordinator Marvin Lewis about their decision to sign on with the Washington Redskins. Tonight at 10:30 on Fox Sports Net.
In their last showdown, Luke Walton led Arizona to a thrilling comeback. Now, Jason Capono and UCLA are hungry for redemption. Thursday at 7:30.
Kobe Bryant and Slava Medvedenko talking about defense, which the Lakers did not execute very well, causing that timeout. But the Lakers lead it 88-79, an update of the Western Conference standings. And these are updated through action tonight. Sacramento, Dallas on top, followed by the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers actually percentage points, the 2nd best record. Minnesota, San Antonio, Portland, Utah. We got Portland and Seattle coming up. The Los Angeles Clippers currently down in 10th place. In the Eastern Conference, the New Jersey Nets a loser tonight to Atlanta on top, followed by Milwaukee, Boston, Toronto, and the Washington Wizards. Last year, Stu, 19-63. This year, as of the time of this game, obviously, in 5th place in the Eastern Conference, followed by Detroit, Orlando,
and last year's Eastern Conference champion, the Philadelphia 76ers, rounding out the top 8.
It would be nice if the shot clock or the game clock, everything would work when they inbounds the ball. If you score by quarters, the Washington Wizards outscored the Lakers 25-16 in the first, 23-19 in the second, but then in the third, the Lakers got rolling. 42-26. 42 is the most points the Lakers have scored in any quarter this year, and so far here in the fourth, 11-5, the Lakers.
And you talked about it at halftime, Stu. The Lakers really getting after it at the defensive end. We'll talk about getting after it in the fourth quarter. The Wizards, until Chris Whitney just hit that three-point shot, went 8 minutes and 44 seconds without a field goal. It's like the Lakers in the first half, quite frankly.
Yeah, definitely. And again, that little mix-up defensively, which Whitney got that open three-pointer. That's why Phil Jackson called that timeout. Those are the things that you go over a lot, and then you go out and mentally you make that mistake, the coaches get upset.
Kobe dribbles it into the front court, working on his third career triple-double. Takes it left side, goes baseline, 18-foot jump shot, right through the bottom. Beautiful jump shot by Kobe.
Well, Nesby was playing him that way, shading him that way, and Kobe took advantage of it.
The Lakers lead it 90-79. Jordan's got it against George. Spin move. Jordan goes baseline. Good defense by Devin George. Better make by Michael Jordan, who looks over at Phil Jackson, and very familiar faces, of course, among his staff.
And that shot sets Devin George up for the foul the next time, because Michael will fake that jumper after the spin and get Devin airborne.
Jordan now with 20. The Lakers lead it by 9. Kobe steps back, tries for 2 in a row. Devin George missed the rebound taken by White. Here comes Jordan. Jordan into the lane, looks outside. That pass was intercepted by Jones. It was going to be kicked out to Whitney, and Popeye Jones will go to the free throw line.
That's what Mike was telling Popeye now. That wasn't intended for you. Popeye says, why not? I'm the guy that's helping you carry the load so far in this game. And Popeye now is going to earn himself 2 free throws because he intercepted that pass.
Michael's going, Popeye, that ball was 3 feet over your head. Do you think I'm that bad a passer even after all these years?
Popeye looked at him and said, hey, you know it wasn't 3 feet. I haven't jumped 3 feet off the ground since I got in this league.
That free throw is missed, and the Wizards, who were superb all around in the first half as they led the Lakers 48-35, starting to cool down a little bit from the free throw line.
Popeye just missed his first. He had been 5 for 5. Now he is 6 for 7.
Steps away from the line. The Lakers lead is now 90-82. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
A lot of time. The Lakers have to continue with that aggression.
Samaki Walker back in. Bryant Ory, Fisher in the corner, guarded by Chris Whitney. Fisher around the screen, 17-footer. Derek Fisher, 17 feet, moving right to left, now in double figures with 11.
Oh, that was beautiful. Corner screen and roll, pulls up, shoots the jumper, and buries it.
Whitney backing down, Fisher near turnover. Ory was after it. Jones came away with it, 17-footer straight away. That's short. Kobe after the rebound, battle for it. Ory's got it, throws it off the leg of Nesby. Didn't get out of bounds. You got to throw it harder than that, Robert.
He's afraid of getting a flagrant.
Oh. Well, the way they've been calling him tonight, Stu, you may be absolutely right.
Again, cross-court passes can be dangerous. The Lakers very fortunate to maintain possession after the ball deflected by Nesby.
Talk about Derek Fisher getting into double figures with 11. He was back in the starting lineup tonight for Lindsey Hunter. Lindsey Hunter came off the bench. He's added 13. That's a good combination.
Yeah, but they can't make up their mind what they want to do. Do you want to start? Do you want to come off the bench? What do you want to do, Lindsey? Or Derek?
One of the things they will have to figure out. Kobe's got it, 5 on the shot clock. Spins in the lane against Nesby. Loses Nesby. And rattles it home. Kobe Bryant with 21 on the evening. The Lakers lead is 12.
Oh, what a beautiful up fake, and Nesby bit all the way.
Whitney with it, high above the three-point line, left side around a screen into the lane. He's bumped and fouled by Derek Fisher.
You can tell Chris Whitney really wants to utilize that screen and go to get that jumper. That last basket by Kobe, he fakes Nesby, then shoots the little baby floater there and just nestles it home as Nesby says, I'm going to block it up. Where'd he go? Kobe says, I'm over here.
Whitney deep out of the corner. That 3 is long, comes right back to Popeye Jones. Off the foul on Derek Fisher. Washington with a fresh shot clock. Jordan fall-away jumper, 16-footer is perfect by Michael.
He's making that shot still at age 39. You know, he's got all the tricks and still has quite a bit of ability.
Lakers lead is 10. Jordan now with 22. Into Walker, back outside to Fox. Fox around the screen, looking for Walker inside. Kobe's got it, guarded by Hamilton. Hamilton very quiet in the second half. Good defense by the Lakers. Kobe backing down. 2 on the shot clock. Fisher from long range. Derek Fisher with a long-range 3.
I mean, Derek steps into that one, and Kobe says, thanks, D-Fish.
Fisher now with 14. He and Hunter have combined for 27. Jordan on the backdoor cut. That comes up short. What a finish. Slam dunk on the finish by Tyrone Nesby.
Nesby. He looked like he jumped out of the sky or fell out of the sky.
Well, he was a high flyer when he was with the Clippers. Came into camp one year a little bit out of shape, and I was talking to Larry Drew, former Laker assistant, now on Doug Collins' staff, and he says, look, we got Tyrone Nesby back to the playing weight where we want him, and you're going to see the athlete that he used to be.
Yeah, he's very athletic, no question about it. Kobe gets fouled on the drive. That'll be out of bounds to the Lakers. That's only the 3rd team foul on the Wizards. 3:11 left in the 4th quarter and 14 on the shot clock.
5 personal fouls, Stu, on Richard Hamilton. If they want to make a run, they're going to need his offense down the stretch. Fox around the screen, kicks it in. Kobe's got it off the pass from Fisher. 4 on the shot clock. Kobe fall away jump shot. Got to shoot it, Fish.
What is he calling here? 3 seconds?
3-second violation. Wow.
That is a big call. The extra pass caught Samaki Walker in the lane. Normally, though, well, Phil Jackson is asking the official about that call. Samaki says, what are you doing? I was just getting ready to rebound. Timeout is called. 2 minutes and 58 to go in the 4th, and the Lakers lead it 97-86. And Fisher says, why'd you take that 3-pointer from me? On the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
When reviewing the Lexus LS430, Automobile Magazine said, no car in this class has more inviting leather, a more comfortable ride, a superior stereo, or a more...
This house is rocking.
97-86, the Lakers lead the Wizards with 2:58 to go in the 4th, and Kobe Bryant, he's had himself quite a game. He's got his 3rd career triple-double. He's been driving and drawing 2 defenders to him and then getting the job done by passing. Rebounding, doing that as well. I talked about his driving and his assists. Well, he's got 13 assists. That is a new career high for Kobe. Since they've been keeping the triple-doubles back in 1979-80, Magic Johnson, 138 triple-doubles with the Lakers. Vlade had 4. Kobe now with 3, and Sam Smooth Perkins had 1.
And Sam Perkins will tell you about that triple-double every time you see the big Smooth.
Yeah, he should. That's something to be proud of.
Whitney on top. Hamilton, a big first half, slowed down by the Lakers. Lakers now lead it 97-86. Fall-away jump shot is missed by Jordan. Battle for the rebound. Popeye Jones over the top. And that'll be the 4th team foul against the Wizards. Mentioned Hamilton, Stu, having a big first half. He had 12 in the first quarter. He now sits with 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining with a total of 17.
But he hasn't had as many wide open shots. He's had a couple, but not nearly as he had in that first quarter.
Fox with it left side up top to Fisher. Just had that 3-point shot taken away, if you will. Called by Ronald Lisiak. Fisher in the lane, left alone. The floater came up. It was a 9-foot floater, only traveled about 6.5 feet.
I think he was reminiscing that Shaquille was in the game and he was trying to throw a lob. That shot was really short.
Whitney backs up, buries the 3-point shot. You got to watch for Chris Whitney. Right now, the Wizards trail the Lakers 97-89. 2 minutes to go in this game.
The Lakers get a score here and put some pressure on the Wizards, but Wizards still hanging around, especially with that 3-point shot by Whitney.
Kobe now double team, backing down, looking for Fisher. Fisher for 3. That misses. Rebound taken by Nesby. Lakers got to get back defensively. Lakers lead it 97-89. Inside, Hamilton kicks it back outside to nobody in particular. Jordan saves it. No backcourt violation. Throws it to Nesby. 10 on the shot clock. Still plenty of time. Jordan wants to go right. Whitney again for 3. Long range, not close. Rebound taken. Give another rebound to Kobe Bryant. Now with 11.
he's doing everything. Now all he has to do right now is get the Lakers another 2 points here, and they really put the pressure on the Wiz.
Kobe maybe try to draw a foul, get to the free throw line. Jordan out on him. Kobe guarded by Jordan. You can hear the crowd. Crowd comes to their feet. Kobe steps back and buries the 19-footer against MJ.
And you knew that was coming.
Absolutely. Michael to the other end.
Nice
pass. Nice pass by Michael Jordan to Tyrone Nesby. Ball knocked out of his hands, but he was fouled. And with 1 minute and 1 second remaining, Tyrone Nesby will get to the free throw line.
And with 1 minute and 1 second remaining, if the Lakers can't hold on to a 10, maybe an 8-point lead, they don't deserve to win.
Now, just a reminder, coming up tonight on the Southern California Sports Report from right here at Staples Center. We'll have Lakers coverage live from right here in the locker room. Also on our Fox Focus, Kobe and MJ, the comparison of their careers to date, remarkable in their combination. And another Dennis Rodman lawsuit situation. I mean, how many can be another? And don't forget on radio, stay tuned for the Lakers wrap-up show.
Michael Jordan goes out to a standing ovation as Ty Lue comes in to replace him with under a minute left, and the Wizards down by 8.
So the Wizards' winning streak will end at 5. Their road trip will continue Thursday night in Sacramento. The Lakers will play on that same Thursday night up in Seattle. Kobe has been spectacular. A slow start in the first half. Unbelievable in the second. Kobe looking for another assist. 2 points for Derek Fisher. Good shot from 19 feet. The Lakers lead it by 10.
I can't say it enough. What a job Kobe has done of really getting shots for his teammates.
14 assists now for Kobe. The career high continues. Popeye Jones throws in a three.
Popeye Jones? Did you say Popeye Jones hit a 3?
Well, the Laker bench reminded him of it too, because he was laughing over in the corner. Somebody over there said something. What a remarkable turnaround for the Lakers. They could manage only 35 points in the first half. Kobe another assist. 15 assists now for Kobe Bryant. What a performance.
And he looks over at the bench at Shaquille and points to him.
Well, the Lakers come back from 20 points down to win it, Stu, by 9.
That's the most points the Lakers have overcome to get a victory. Previously, it was 19.
And no question about it, Kobe Bryant with a career high in assists, his 3rd ever career triple-double, is our player of the game. Brilliant performance, and what a night. Michael Jordan coming back after 3 years off, did his very best, but the Lakers come back from 20 points down to win it over the Wizards, 103-94. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network. Now for Stu Lance, this is Paul Sunderland reminding you that you've been watching Fox Sports Net, your home for Lakers basketball all season long. Now stay with us for post-game Lakers coverage and all today's local sports news. Let's go now to John Fricke, Todd Donahoe, and Jack Haley for the Southern California Sports Report.
Your Southern California Sports Update from the Fox Sports News Desk.
And welcome back to Staples Center. John Fricke, Todd Donahoe, Reggie Theus, and Jack Haley on a winning night for the Lakers. Barry LeBrock in the Lakers locker room. Going to be a lot of smiles, Todd Donahoe.
I would think so. Also on our program tonight, we will have post-game interviews, as you said. We'll also got our Fox Focus on Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, their careers, how they compare statistically, so on and so forth. But certainly this was a game of 2 halves for the Lakers. 35 points for the Lakers in the first half, 42 points in the third quarter. Right now, we've got Bill McDonald courtside with Lindsey Hunter. Bill?
Thank you so much. It was that third quarter that really made the difference, and Lindsey was 4 out of 5. He had 9 points. Boy, 20 points down and 42 points in the third quarter. What made the difference? Little defense and obviously red-hot shooting.
Yeah, I think defensively, we had to turn it up. You know, they were getting a lot of easy baskets. And, you know, we can't have that without Shaq down there. And we knew we were going to hit shots because the more you move the ball, the more condensed their defense is. And it was just a matter of us knocking shots down, and we start doing that.
And one of those things that you get on a roll and everything starts going your way.
Hey, that's part of the game, you know. The roll could go either way, good or bad. For us, it went good tonight.
Now, we were all listening to the hype. Michael coming in and Kobe coming in. And Kobe had a triple-double tonight, career high in assists, and he was really trying to get everybody involved from the start of the game.
Hey, he was excited about playing. Like he's always excited about playing. I think tonight he didn't want to make it an issue of him and Mike, and he came out and distributed the ball, got us shots, and we knocked shots down, and he took over the game when he had to.
All right. besides Shaq being healthy, key to the second half of the season, because everybody says, are the Lakers going to turn it off? Are they going to turn it off? What can they do? What do you think as far as this team, you guys have got to get done here towards the playoffs?
Just staying focused on doing what we do best, is just running our offense, everybody getting on the same page. We got a lot of new guys, so it's a different team, yet it's still, we're growing. I think we're growing at a good pace. Just keep doing what we're doing.
And try to survive without Shaq.
Yeah.
You need the big fella.
Hopefully for not long.
Appreciate it. Great third quarter. Great game, 13 points.
Thanks.
Lindsey Hunter, he said to me, just trying to stay healthy and get it done. Let's go back up to the box. Everybody, the entire circus upstairs. Have some fun, you guys.
All right, thanks, Billy McDonald down on the court. And again, our Fox Focus coming up, comparing Michael and Kobe at this point, I guess, in their age, if not their careers, and we'll do that in a few minutes. Hey, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights, the winning highlights tonight at MJ in L.A. And Kobe Bryant ready for Michael, and here we go. This was going to be a knockdown drag-out, but in the first quarter and a half, maybe even the first half, not a very exciting game to watch. Yeah, there were a couple of highlight moments like this from MJ, and the star wasn't Michael. The star wasn't Kobe. The first quarter belonged to Rip Hamilton, who had a dozen points for the Wizards, and they built their lead. And in that first half, Jack Haley, just an awful shooting performance by the Lakers.
I think the Lakers were struggling early. They came off of the all-star break, extremely rusty, but give Doug Collins credit. He did a great job double-teaming Kobe Bryant, forcing the rest of the Lakers to try to beat him, and the Lakers were completely cold. They couldn't make a shot. They shot 32% in the first half, and the only 16 points in the first quarter, and it continued in the second quarter. No one could make a shot. Robert Horry was missing. Medvedenko was missing. Kobe Bryant was 2 for 9 from the floor. At halftime, though, I think Phil Jackson made some adjustments, and we saw an entirely different team.
Yeah, and in that locker room, Reggie Theus, what do you imagine that Phil told his team?
Well, he had to come out, obviously, and play some better defense on Hamilton. He was killing them in the first half. And, of course, the Lakers did not shoot the ball well. And sometimes it's just as simple as that. In the second half, they shot the ball much better. I'm just real proud of Kobe came out. They were double-teaming him. He did not force the game. He let it come to him. He ends up with a triple-double and a solid performance and a big Laker win.
Third quarter run, Reggie. I mean, it was an amazing run. 42 points in that third quarter. Samaki Walker from Kobe. And then Kobe swiping it from Michael. And this really kind of set the tone there as LA roared back, not only to tie the game, but then to eventually take the lead. And Jack Haley, Kobe Bryant doing not only the little things, but also the big things in terms of the fact that he took over and became the ultimate teammate. 15 assists in the game.
Yeah, we talked about it at the halftime. For them to win, Kobe Bryant had to be the difference, the turning point for Kobe. He started to get a feel for the double teams. He started to stretch the defense, and he was more aggressive. Remember, the Lakers did not have any kind of inside game. Kobe Bryant established that through penetration. Devin George took it to the hoop. When you take the ball to the hoop, when you attack the defense, good things happen. The second half for the Lakers, they started to work the ball. They made the extra pass, knocking down shots, and Kobe Bryant set the tempo. And when Kobe is good, everybody's good. The Lakers all came together on the same page.
Yeah, they played great defense, and then they got the guys like George and Horry into the game. And boy, was Derek Fisher Johnny on the spot when he needed to be. And Kobe ends up with a triple-double, a career high in assists. The Lakers down 20 points in the third quarter, rally to win and win decisively over the Washington Wizards. The Wizards have now lost 9 straight games in Los Angeles. Matter of fact, the last time Washington, the Bullets, won in LA was 10 years ago on Thursday. And of course, the most points, Jack, they've come from behind all season to win a game, the Lakers.
Well, look at these key numbers. You talked about the biggest comeback of the season, 20 points. The Lakers needed that. 68 point, 65 field goal percentage in the second half. That's great shooting from the Lakers. Kobe, again, cold in the first half, 5 points. Second half, 18 points. He also finished with 15 assists. But the third quarter broke it open, a 34-11 run. That was defense combined with offense. The LA Lakers came out and played with extreme pride.
All right, Jack, let's talk about that third quarter because obviously, Reggie and Jack, that was the key quarter in this game. 42 points in that third quarter. To the layman, it would look like the first half, the Lakers were just cold. In the third quarter, they were hot. But was there something X and O's wise that made them a hot team in the third quarter?
Absolutely. As I said, in the first quarter, they came out and Doug Collins trapped Kobe Bryant, made the rest of the Lakers beat him. In the second quarter, the Lakers attacked offensively. Kobe wasn't settling for making the pass. They were attacking. They were overplaying the wings. You saw there the steal on Michael Jordan. They came out and they got inside. They had to establish an inside presence. They couldn't post up, but they beat up the glass. Madsen got rebounds. Medvedenko got rebounds. Robert Horry got rebounds. And they were able to convert. That gave them their inside presence. Then Kobe Bryant, drawing the double teams, was able to swing the ball. His shooters finally got hot and knocked down shots. Brian Shaw, Derek Fisher with 16. Kobe Bryant set the tempo first offensively by attacking the double team, and then the rest of his teammates joined in. When he's hot, everybody's hot. The confidence level started to flow.
Well, there's no doubt about Kobe Bryant, Reggie Thea, stealing the show to the chance of MVP throughout Staples
He just
tonight.
kept it going from the All-Star weekend right to today.
Well, yeah, and after that first half to do what he did in the second half, I want you to talk about Michael Jordan. Now, what do you think about Michael's performance tonight? I mean, how would you assess it?
Well, obviously he had a pretty good game. The biggest thing with Michael is his explosiveness to the basket. It's not there. You saw him when he stole the basketball. He went to the hole. He couldn't make it to the bucket. All right, here, solid defense though. He's got good hands. He's always moving and always using his head. He's got the turnaround jumper. He's going to the hole, but here's what he's really upped this game. He's drawing and kicking a lot more. Now he's thinking pass first, then go to the hole. The difference is when he goes to the hole, he's still got a little juice sometimes. You know, that's what I like about him.
I thought he
just
still
show
had,
it just a little bit.
He still had a quick move in and the fadeaway jumper, which is
But see,
impossible to defend, and he had that
You have to
tonight.
understand that that's how Michael clears the defense. He leans on you, gets a little bump, then he steps back. That's an old man move that we all use toward the end of our careers.
Well, let's talk about Kobe in the prime of his career, Jack. 23 points, a career-high 15 assists, and 11 rebounds. You know, his best game was the 56-point night in 3 quarters. But if you look at overall games, scoring, rebounding, defense, assists,
And
this was a pretty darn good one.
And leadership. Remember, Kobe Bryant came out with the eyes of the nation on him. He had to be successful tonight. The Michael matchup, even though he didn't go head up against MJ, he did all the little things. And when you can make your teammates better, a la his old idol Magic Johnson, you're doing it all. He played with a total package tonight. He passed, he played defense, he rebounded, and he inspired his team to play better. Came out very flat in the first half. They double teamed him, but he made the adjustments. Reggie's a scorer. He'll tell you this. When they double team you, you've got to
to your hard drive and then transfer it by a universal serial bus over to
So basically, if you have a CD, you take it from the CD player, you put it into your computer, and you can put it into the device.
Yes, you can also download music from various sites, either by purchase or for free.